Thank you, Moira.
Online.
Hello.
On digital radio.
It's Friday.
And on 88 to 91 FM. BBC Radio 2.
Mesdames et messieurs,
Chris Evans Breakfast Show.
6:32. Thanks to Lady V, who slipped me her phone number today.
It's the most wonderful time.
Honest.
It's the most wonderful time. Oh, the most wonderful time
This is London.
of the week.
This is London.
All right, enough of that now. This song used to be longer. Duran Duran, Hungry Like the Wolf. See, it's not just time flying by, it's songs as well. 6:35, coming alive here, Friday morning. Guest day today. Great lineup. What a lineup. First show back for 3 weeks, and the team have nailed it. More about that in a mo, but first of all, Magnificent Matt taking the Good Morning Chris applications for Friday, the 8th of September 2017. Start your text with Good Morning Chris. Through to Matt, get one of these. Perhaps text the rainbow on the text 88291. The more colourful, the more chance you have of getting in the club. More merrily is going through the email inbox. Crystal.Evans at bbc.co.uk. Marvellous Mirrors hanging on the phone. 080288291, taking your calls. Jumping Jimmy Flash is meeting and greeting our superstar guests. I'm currently listening to the brand new All Secret Shania Twain album. He's doing that on the third floor. And it's very, very good. Moira's snoozing, Bassel sporting, Jules travelling. Mad Dog John is our Super Studio manager, monitoring this morning's mayhem, and Miss Ellie is poised in position, ready to lead the team as our vanguard in Radioland through this Fab Friday. Now, anyone else much better at doing things for other people than themselves? Because Miss Ellie asked me my advice over a consumer issue yesterday. Now, I've jumped on this. I've said, look, don't worry, I will sort it all out for you. Leave it with me. Now, had I inquired similarly to myself about the same subject, I would still be procrastinating about it, languishing in my own confusion. Well, it's for other people. I love doing it for other people, don't you? Don't know why. What's that about? 6:37 now.
Whiskey tango from the top. I will blow your mind, I just can't stop. Burn a candle in my name. You can bury me with all my shame. The poison of sadness, the breaking of a heart, the echo of madness tearing us apart. Oh, it's tearing us apart. I've been falling for the day, like I'm falling for the night. Running from the darkness till I'm running from the light. I've been falling for the day, like I'm falling for the night. Trying to make it better, but I just can't get it right. No, I just can't get it right. Do you remember all of my words? How I promised you what you deserve. I'm a liar, I'm a thief, but I need you more than you need me. The poison of sadness, the breaking of a heart, the echo of madness tearing us apart. Oh, it's tearing us apart. I've been falling for the day, like I'm falling for the night. Running from the darkness till I'm running from the light. I've been falling for the day, like I'm falling for the night. Trying to make it better, but I just can't get it right. No, I just can't get it right. The poison of sadness, the breaking of a heart, the echo of madness tearing us apart. Hey, oh, I'm tearing us apart. I've been falling for the day, like I'm falling for the night. Running from the darkness till I'm running from the light. I've been falling for the day, like I'm falling for the night. Trying to make it better, but I just can't get it right. I've been falling for the day, like I'm falling for the night. Running from the darkness till I'm running from the light. I've been falling for the day, like I'm falling for the night. Trying to make it better, but I just can't get it right. Oh, no, I just can't get it.
Jack Savaretti, perhaps the most handsome man I've ever met. I'm not quite sure. He's not pretty. He's not good looking. He's just ruggedly handsome. He's absolutely gorgeous. Perhaps along with Alex Jones's husband. Don't you think so, Charlie? Charlie's still a film star waiting to happen, seriously. He's New Zealand's very own Errol Flynn. Anyway, Google him now, see what you think. Good morning, Chris. Can we be in the club, please? We are driving from Falmouth to Brighton. Oh, gorgeous to gorgeous. Today, moving into our first flat together. Please wish us luck, says Georgina and Charlie. Now, Georgina and Charlie, who was in Brighton and who's leaving Falmouth? Who loves the other one more? Or who earns more? Anyway, tell us, please. Fiona Blundell says, good morning, Chris. Going to be in the club. Up early on my 2-hour morning drive to take my husband to work. A 2-hour drive to take your husband to work. That's love. That's love, that is. I might even give you a very early morning big car for that. Hang on a second. Here we go. There you go. Excellent devotion to duty and hubby. Deborah Burndred says, I've been up since 3 a.m. getting ready to leave Sandbach with my caravan to head to Bovington, Dorset for the British Cross Country Championships. That's not round the corner, but it is round 5. Along with my crewman, Rich, we'll be providing recovery on the event. Now, these are the good souls who facilitate others' fun. So good morning to all of you. There's a honk for Deb, a honk for Rich, and then a honk for all of the volunteers this weekend, especially the marshals at the Goodwood Revival. That all starts proper today. The warm-up day yesterday. I'm still trying to find a way of sneaking down to West Sussex without anyone knowing. Any ideas, anyone? Any tips, anyone? Crystal Bosch says, good morning, Chris. Been up half the night studying for exams. All right, Crystal, well, once it's over, I'm going to Wales for the weekend. Well, I don't blame you. Good for you. You go to Wales for the weekend.
You could be joining
here
us
we go.
for a spectacular night celebrating the last night of the proms.
BBC Proms in the Park.
Headlining this year,
Sir Ray Davis.
also on stage, the sensational Steps.
Texas.
Elaine Page.
Gilbert O'Sullivan.
Sabrina Turtle.
The Royal Choral Society and the BBC Concert Orchestra.
BBC Proms in the Park. Saturday evening from 5. Tickets are still available. To buy yours, go to the BBC Radio 2 website.
Tickets still available for Saturday. Sold out Sunday. Now, we sold the tickets on Sunday. They're sold out. So that's 45,000 people who we may be responsible for getting wet. On Sunday, bring your Macs, bring your brollies, make them colourful. Thank you. Yes, could be a bit of a washout. Today's Big Screen Bells is chosen by Joanna Smith from Salford in Greater Manchester. She says this song soundtracks a film starring Michelle Pfeiffer. As an ex-Marine turned teacher, as she struggles with the inner city school students, she tries to gain their trust by using unconventional teaching methods, including karaoke. Joanna's Big Screen Belter from the film Dangerous Minds is Coolio, featuring LV with Gangsta's Paradise. Oh, yeah.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. You better watch how you're talking and where you're walking, or you and your homies might be lying in chalk. I really hate the trip, but I gotta low. As they croak, I see myself in the pistol smoke. Fool, I'm the kind of G the little homies wanna be like, on my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light. Been spending most of their lives living in the gangster's paradise. We've been spending most of their lives living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Look at the situation they got me facing. I can't live a normal life. I was raised by the street, so I gotta be down with the hood team. Too much television watching got me chasing dreams. I'm an educated fool with money on my mind. Got my tin in my hand and a gleam in my eye. I'm a loped out gangster, set tripping banker, and my homies is down, so don't arouse my anger. Fool, death ain't nothing but a heartbeat away. I'm living life, do or die. What can I say? I'm 23 now, but will I live to see 24? The way things is going, I don't know. Tell me why are we so blind to see that the ones we hurt are you and me? We've been spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. We've been spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Power and the money, money and the power.
Minute after minute, hour after hour.
Everybody's running, but half of them ain't looking what's going on in the kitchen. But I don't know what's cooking. They say I got to learn, but nobody's here to teach me. If they can't understand it, how can they be reach me. I guess they can't, I guess they won't, I guess they front. That's why I know my life is out of luck, fool.
Apparently there are rules to keeping dry at the festival. No rules at Carfest. No gazebos allowed. I get that. No golf umbrellas allowed. Interesting. What constitutes a golf umbrella? Because you can get corporate umbrellas that aren't used for golfing, but they're just the same size. What about that massive umbrella that's over that car park? Sorry, the roundabout in Hong Kong. It's over 100 metres in diameter, isn't it? Or something like that. So that definitely wouldn't be allowed. We're not saying it's definitely going to rain on Sunday, but it's going to be 16 degrees-ish, they are saying, the forecasters. It's very wet and grey at the moment in London. Shania Twain's going to be playing, of course, on the stage as part of our festival in the day, our last outdoor shindig of the year. And she'll be on the show later. And I wonder if she's got a wet outfit. Is there a wet Shania? You know, or do other bands have wet sets, if you like? Because, you know, running Carfest, along with Big Chris and the Frothy Coffee Man, we have to weatherproof our festival. You have to do that. We don't have to do that, but it makes a lot of sense. And our festival was tested up north on the Friday. It rained from the morning until midnight, and it was all right. It was okay. It was proved that it was, in fact, weatherproof. But I wonder if bands have to weatherproof themselves. We talked to Michael Ball about this earlier on this year, because he played in... it was up in gorgeous Yorkshire. Scarborough, wasn't it? He played Scarborough along with Alfie Boe, and it absolutely poured down, and the rain was going their way, Jules.
It was.
It was going into the stage, almost horizontally, and they had a grand old time. But that was just for... 90 minutes, slash maybe 2 hours.
And they just got wet, didn't they? They just got on with it.
Our festival in the day is from about 11 in the morning till about 10 o'clock on Sunday night. So, see, the wet's fine and wind's fine, but cold isn't fine. When you get cold to the bone, you just want to go home, don't you? You just
have
want
a
to go
bath,
home.
yeah.
Anyway, have a good time if you're coming along. But don't forget your flask and your Bovril or your Oxo, or whatever that is. All right, so coming up on the show, we have Hermione Norris. Hermione Norris is going to be on the show. John Thompson's going to be on the show from Kofi. Kofi comes back to ITV tonight at 9 p.m. Now, last year, the comeback series started on Mondays at 9 p.m. They've moved it to Fridays. I don't know why, but I saw episode 1 last night. It's better than any episode in series 1 of the comeback. And I love series 1, but last night is better. It hits the ground running. Can I just say La La Land? And that's all I'll say. I won't give away any more than that. Can I just say La La Land?
You just said it.
I did. Shania Twain's going to be on, as I've mentioned before. Eddie Izzard's going to be on, talking about Victoria and Abdul, this new movie. When is that out? Is it today? Next Friday, okay. Who else is going to be on? Sam Smith's going to be dropping off his new single, which is nice, isn't it? First new material from Sam for a while. Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes.
Say it like you mean it.
Yes, I do.
Now I believe you. And Rag and Boneman's going to be here playing live. Jules with the travel.
OK, so one lane's closed this morning with a broken down van on the M60 clockwise between 27 for the Portwood roundabout and Stockport Pyramid at Junction 1. We've got reports coming in the M1 northbound entry slip is partly blocked. For some reason, there's pedestrians on the road at Junction 31 for Sheffield, so watch out for that one. Apparently walking down the entry slip towards the main carriageway. Cambridgeshire, one lane's out for emergency repairs. It's the M11 northbound at Junction 12 for Cambridge after yesterday's accident. And the A428 is closed eastbound for an accident between St Neots Road and the M11 at the Girton Cloverleaf interchange. That's because of an accident on the A1303 on the bridge above. M25 clockwise, all lanes just open after a breakdown, but it's looking slow past 25 for the A10. And then to Gatwick, the A23 Airport Way is partly blocked for an accident at Gatwick Way. That's the North Terminal roundabout. It's actually just on the Welcome roundabout next to the Premier Inn. So queues back on the M23 to Junction 9. And there's a lane out with a breakdown on the A3 northbound between Cathedral Turn and the Wooden Bridge, with a queue back to the A31, which is Hogs Back. And the number is 03700 100 200.
If it does pour down on Sunday, right, and we have 45,000 drowned rats at the end of the day, do you think they'll remember that it was this show that persuaded them to buy the tickets?
Nah, don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
1, 2, 3, my baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does she really wanna, but can't stand to see me walk out the door? Then what makes what makes cool? Love the exception. So why yo? Are we so in denial when we know we're not happy here? Y'all don't wanna hear me, you just wanna dance. Don't want to meet your daddy. Just want you in my caddy. Don't want to meet your mama. Just want to make you come. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. Hey, all right now, fellas. Yeah. Now what's cooler than being cool? Ice cold. I can't hear you. I say what's cooler than being cool? Ice cold. All right. Okay, now ladies. Now we gon' break this thing down in just a few seconds. Now don't have me break this thing down for nothing. Now I wanna see y'all on y'all baddest behavior. Lend me some sugar. I am your neighbor. Here we go. Shake it.
Because excitement lies on the edge of your comfort zone.
Okay, yeah, that's probably right.
It's like that line. It's from the new Coffee.
Hey, shake it.
I love you, Nick Horns. There's another. We could do the whole episode before 7. Don't tell anyone.
Shaking baby dolls. Get on the floor. Get on the floor like I'm on the one You know what to do.
Outcast, hey ya! 5.5 to 7, so we have the big Friday show simmering nicely for you on the back burner. Well, we're all set to turn the heat up come 8 o'clock this morning. So where'd you go last night? How many beers do you have?
Stop it.
It's so obvious.
Actually, no beers.
How much wine did you have?
Quite a lot.
So Vassos just bounced into the control room, and we were all sat there, sitting there having a chat. And then he bounced out because he'd forgotten something. I said he had a beer last night, and they went, "How'd you know?" I said, "I just know." And I'm so right, aren't I?
Yeah, you do tend to know.
We should be married. We probably will be one day. Right. So where'd you go? What'd you do?
I saw a pal who I hadn't seen for a long time.
That's nice.
We went out and we had a bite to eat. And
Well,
then...
can you thank him on our behalf?
Yeah, will do. Thanks, Tom.
For breaking you. Now you see, you think you're sparkling, don't you?
I know. I tend to slightly overcompensate.
Because when you're in this, when you're operating in these circumstances as a human being, you have a completely different perception of yourself to everybody else's perception, and I've got to tell you that the latter is more accurate. Anyway, back pages, please.
Okay, so
thank you very much. Here's Cat Stevens.
I have news to report from the US Open at Flushing Meadows women's semi-finals day. We knew it was going to be an all-American final. It will be between Madison Keys and Sloane Stephens, who beat Venus Williams at men's semi-finals today. Everyone's talking about Juan Martín del Potro and Rafa Nadal. That's what woke up my children this morning. That soap that I bought your children.
Vassos has bought me the loudest soap in the world for our house.
Yeah. So, how brilliant is that? It's a Minion soap. I bought one for my kids, and I thought your kids would like that too.
Isn't it brilliant, everyone? Isn't it? It's everything brilliant right now.
Yes, it is, including the Tour of Spain with Chris Froome extending his lead. That is proper history on Sunday. Chris Froome winning the Tour of Britain. Oh, there's Big Carl. Yeah, Chris Froome deserves a Big Carl.
What Big Carl? We're not playing Big Carl.
Yeah, yeah.
You're just hearing Big Carl in your head.
No.
Nothing going on here.
So he would be the first man ever to follow up a Tour de France win with a Vuelta win. Tour of Britain starts today, Newmarket, and the final test, the deciding test. Stop it! Stop looking. This is me, completely normal. What a deciding test match! What a first day of the deciding test at Lords. They say that Big Ben has been silenced. Well, not England cricket's Big Ben. He took 6 wickets. He's still there with a bat. West Indies 123 not out. England wobbling 46 for 4. It's brilliant. If you have a test for today, if you have a ticket for today at the test, then you're very lucky. And tomorrow, if you have a ticket for Sunday, it might be all over.
Have you been home? Did you go home? Or did you come straight here?
No.
Just so
actually,
I know.
It wasn't that late.
Do I need to call your wife? He's safe. He's with us. Well, safe as he can be.
We used to laugh a lot. Oh, don't you remember the days of the old school? simplicity, and we had warm toast for tea, and we laughed and needed love. Yes, I do. Oh, and I remember you.
You were my sweet love,
My first sweet love,
my love,
my love, lovey dove.
no matter what place,
Wherever the place,
I still see your face.
your smiling face inside my dreams. God save our dreams. No time may fade to learn about love. Learn about love. Remember the days of the old schoolyard. We used to laugh a lot. Oh, don't you remember the days of the old schoolyard? When we had imaginings and we had all kinds of things, and we laughed and needed love. Yes, I
All right, we've already had too much fun for one show. That's it. We'll see you Monday. Bye-bye. All right, on the text, 88291. You know what we're up to? What are you up to this weekend? Please, if you don't mind, tell us. Your plans to get us in the mood for ours. We know that 45,000 people are going to get half drowned come Sunday. So we know about those guys. What about you guys? This is BBC Radio 2. We are online on Just Radio and on 88 to 91 FM. It's 7 o'clock. Here's Myra with the news.
BBC News at 7 o'clock on Friday, the 8th of September. Good morning. At least 14 people have been killed as Hurricane Irma continues to ravage the Caribbean. A state of emergency has been declared in the British Virgin Islands. A review for the government has found the justice system is biased against people from ethnic minorities. And a new grammar school is opening in Kent. The Turks and Caicos Islands in the Caribbean are the latest to feel the force of Hurricane Irma, which is now known to have killed at least 14 people. The International Red Cross estimates that 1.2 million people have already been battered by the storm. The wind speed has dropped slightly, but is still reaching 165 miles an hour as Irma heads towards Florida, where a mass evacuation has been ordered. Barbara Plett-Usher reports from Miami.
This is the first time the Turks and Caicos Islands have experienced a Category 5 storm. Howling winds and rough seas battered the archipelago. One witness described a drop in pressure that could be felt in people's chests. On the main island, Grand Turk, Irma ripped off roofs, flooded streets, snapped utility poles, and caused a widespread blackout. Hurricane Irma will churn past the Bahamas and Cuba before it's expected to make landfall in southern Florida on Saturday overnight, but surges and flooding are due to begin before that. The Governor, Rick Scott, has ordered all schools and government offices closed from today and activated 7,000 National Guard soldiers.
A state of emergency has been declared in the British Virgin Islands, which has appealed for help from the UK. Irma has also caused damage and flooding in the northern parts of the Dominican Republic and Haiti. In Cuba, thousands of tourists have been evacuated from coastal resorts. The hurricane has cut a destructive path through the eastern Caribbean. Laura Bicker reports from Antigua.
The efforts to get food, water and shelter to the areas hardest hit by the hurricane are continuing. In the battered island of Barbuda, fishing boats have been sent to rescue hundreds of people who've been left homeless. 95% of the buildings there have been destroyed, and the Prime Minister has described the island as uninhabitable. The popular tourist destination of the British and US Virgin Islands were also devastated. Pictures of Tortola show charter boats smashed to pieces in what was once a safe harbour.
An earthquake with a magnitude of 8 has shaken southern Mexico. It struck just off the Pacific coast. In Mexico City, hundreds of miles from the epicenter, the shaking caused people to run into the streets. A review of the criminal justice system in England and Wales has concluded that people from black, Asian and minority ethnic backgrounds are still facing bias and overt discrimination. The inquiry, which was ordered by the government, makes more than 30 recommendations, including allowing some prosecutions to be dropped. Noel Williams was convicted of robberies and drug dealing when he was 13. He believes there is discrimination.
I feel it's unjust. Of course it's unjust. And if you look at the sort of sentences that we get, they're longer, sentences are harsher, and people are coming out not rehabilitated. Sometimes they're coming out and reoffending, at a more accelerated rate than their counterparts too.
Australians have handed in nearly 26,000 firearms in the nation's first gun amnesty in more than 20 years. The government hopes it will help counter growing threats from terrorism and an influx of arms into the country. A grammar school in Kent is welcoming new pupils at what it says is an annex 10 miles from its existing site, but which many critics regard as a separate and possibly illegal new school. Legislation forbids new selective schools, but the Weald of Kent Grammar in Tunbridge says it has built the facilities in Sevenoaks. Simon Jones reports.
It's officially one school, but now with sites in two towns several miles apart. The Weald of Kent Grammar will welcome its first 120 girls at an £11 million building in Sevenoaks this morning. The school has insisted is not a new grammar, but an expansion of its existing facilities in Tunbridge. Pupils in Sevenoaks will travel once a fortnight to the other site to foster integration. But the Kent Education Network, which aims to end selective education, claims the law has been bypassed and disadvantaged children will lose out.
In tennis, a new women's singles champion will be crowned at the US Open this weekend. The two-times winner Venus Williams was beaten 6-1, love 6, 7-5 by Sloane Stephens, the world number 83. In the final, she'll face Madison Keys, who crushed Coco Vandeweghe in straight sets. All four semi-finalists were American. Today's weather forecast, some of it rain, some of it heavy across southern England and Wales this morning before it clears eastwards. Elsewhere, a mix of sunshine and blustery heavy showers. Top temperatures 18 Celsius in London, 17 in Cardiff, 16 in Belfast and 14 in Edinburgh. BBC News, it's 7:05.
Thank you, Maura. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Online, on digital radio and on 88 to 91 FM. BBC Radio 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your radio talking, and we want to wish you all a very happy Friday morning. Our first Friday of the home run, until you know when. Christmas.
This is your wake-up call.
And you.
Good morning, friends. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to Friday, the 8th of September, 2017. Oh, really special because today, representing Worcestershire, Sophie Thorner is grabbing her water and her head torch ready for the 100k Thames Path Ultra Challenge. After practicing on the Malvern Hills, she's looking forward to striding through the night with her pals. Representing the West Midlands, Adam Lee is calming the butterflies as he prepares to take to the skies in his first ever flying lesson. You will absolutely love it, my friend. One of the best things a human being can do. For fun, that is. Representing Hertfordshire, Nikki Braithwaite is grabbing her bow and arrows, ready to recreate the Battle of Mortimer's Cross at Croft Castle. She'll be playing a 15th century archer in this bit of autumnal recreation. And today's show is dedicated to any painters and decorators in the Windsor area available for emergency living room painting in the next 24 hours. Don't know who that's on behalf of, and today's show's entitled Excitement Often Begins Where Your Comfort Zone Ends. Oh, what a beautiful my friends.
Oh, what a beautiful day.
Hey, 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 hey.
I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Oh, what a
Happy Friday, everyone.
must be missing an angel. If your house this year is missing your little angel because it's their first year at school, or big angel, first year away at uni or elsewhere, then that's for you. And pictures all over the papers today of Prince George on the way to his first day of little big school, if you like, after nursery or preschool yesterday. And cuter pictures you've never seen in your life. You've never seen cuter pictures in this kid. He's such a cute kid. There's pictures of him here leaving Kensington Palace, and he's all happy and carefree, and he's smiling with his dad, and he's really excited because he knows how smart he looks in his school uniform. And then cut to pictures of him outside the school. He looks a little bit more trepidatious, and there's a gorgeous picture on the front page of the Mail of him looking up at his dad for reassurance. Dad, is this going to be okay? Yes, son, it's going to be fine. I mean, really, really beautiful pictures. Whether you're for the monarchy or against the monarchy, whatever, take a look at those, and they'll make you smile from deep inside all the way out. Right, we have huge guests on this show. This is a fantastic lineup for our first day back for our home run towards Christmas. Eddie Izzard's going to be on the show in 1 hour from now, discussing his role in the new historical drama Victoria and Abdul. Now, he plays future king, son of Victoria, Bertie, a.k.a. King Edward VII, and he's brilliant in it. And Judi Dench, of course, always fantastic. That's our week today. Shania Twain's going to be here, talking about her new album and appearing in the wet, the dry, or anywhere in between. With Radio 2's live in Hyde Park on Sunday. John Thompson and Hermione Norris here. As Cold Feet comes back to our screens tonight on ITV. I've seen the first episode of Series 2. It's, honestly, it's so good. It's quite American in its pace. It really moves. Sam Smith's going to be here too. And live music from the Rag and Bone Man. It's quite some show. Can't wait to hear it myself, to be honest.
And you broadcast me. Trust is something you can't see, but when it gets broken, it cuts so deep. Hope you're feeling super chic since you made a joke out of me. Here you come walking down the street with your fake sunshine pouring down on me. At least I can't say I have a heart, 'cause you broke it in two. Now I'd rather be alone in the dark. Yeah, I'd rather be alone in the dark. Yesterday we had no plans, just a map of the world in our hands. Everything was you and me. Now we're drifting along in a bitter sea. I could steer this boat ashore, 'cause there is no us anymore. Here you come walking down the street with your fake sunshine pouring down on me. At least I can't say I have a heart, 'cause you broke it in two. Now I'd rather be alone in the dark. Yeah, I'd rather be alone in the dark. But I'll get over you if it's the last thing that I do. I'll get over you. Here you come walking down the street with your fake sunshine pouring down on me. Now there's a hole where there was a heart.
I'm worried about the Brolly Band. The Brolly Band for Proms in the Park and our festival in a day, Radio 2 live in Hyde Park on Sunday. I think the Brolly Band could bring down the BBC. If we don't allow people to take their brollies and then they all catch cold, we have a duty of care to the public. We're public service. They could sue us out of business. This could be it, everyone. Morning, Chris. We might get wet on Sunday, as the email says you can't take a brolly. Is it a prohibited item? See you there. Well, we've checked. Apparently you can take a brolly. It says on the email you can't take a brolly. It's about the size of brolly. There will be brolly measurers. Listen, welcome to the BBC, all right? This is it. Okay, welcome to our world. I really don't know how you're supposed to keep dry without your brollies on Saturday and Sunday, but we'll give you the official line on how to keep dry and still be allowed in to the concert that you've bought tickets for from us. We're a bit confused ourselves. Tomorrow's International Drive Your Studebaker Day, so this weekend I'll be taking my 51 champion out, says Duncan in Needham Market in Suffolk. Steve Finch says Wokingham Canoe Club are going kayaking and surfing at Saunton Sands this weekend. See, I think water sports are the way forward. As the world gets wetter, as it undeniably is, regardless of what Donald Trump and his cronies are saying, it is getting wetter. And the whole thing about climate change isn't about... the whole planet getting warmer and us sizzling ourselves into extinction. But it's more about the fact that it's just getting wetter because it's warmer, and therefore, if you turn up the heat in a greenhouse, you get more condensation. That's basically what's happening. It's becoming a wetter place. However, if you partake in water sports at the weekend, it doesn't matter whether it rains or not because you're already wet. Now, we experienced this last week surfing down in Cornwall because it poured down one day, but it didn't matter because... obviously, I think seriously, if you're considering a new business, get into water sports. I think they're going to boom. Now, talking of the weather, Sarah's here. Sarah, I've asked her to be gentle on us. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning, Chris.
Please be a little bit gentle on us now with the weather.
Well, it's a pretty unsettled forecast over the next few days. We've got low pressure bringing us heavy showers, brisk winds as well, but there will be a little bit of sunshine mixed into the forecast too. Today for England and Wales, a day of sunshine and showers. For southern England and South Wales, some of that rain will be quite heavy, quite persistent at times, but there'll be some drier interludes and it will feel quite windy too. Further north, the winds will be a little lighter and there will be scattered showers moving through on that breeze, the odd rumble of thunder possible, and highs around 16 to 19 degrees. For Scotland and Northern Ireland today, well, many parts start the day on a dry, bright note, but showers already in the north and the west this morning, they'll become more widespread later on. So some of the showers heavy, slow moving, with a few thunderstorms likely too. There will be sunnier spells in between the showers, so it won't be raining all the time, and temperatures 14 to 17 degrees. Overnight tonight, some of the showers ease for most parts, but we'll continue to see wet weather across the north and the west. Temperatures 8 to 12 in our towns and cities, but a little lower than that in the countryside. So what about the weekend then? Well, Saturday starts fresh and bright in the east with blustery showers in the west. Through the day, the showers will spread across much of the country, some brighter weather in between. It'll be windy for southwest England and Northern Ireland, less breezy elsewhere. Sunday then should start off dry for most, but wet and windy weather will push west to east through the day.
West to east. All right, through the day. Michael Ball on the air live from Hyde Park, 11 o'clock on Sunday. And then we're on the telly from 10 past 1. We go through till about 10 o'clock with our headliners Take That. Lots of fun in between. But this whole decision... this email that you've received with your tickets about brollies not being allowed, we're going to get to the bottom of this because apparently now we're hearing that you can take a brolly, just not a golf umbrella. What was that meeting like? That must have been come on, 5 minutes left. What else have we got to sort out? Okay, brollies. Oh, no, they get in the way. Okay, well, just not golf umbrellas. Right, put that down. It's not going to work, is it? It's not going to work. So we're going to get an official line on how you are allowed to keep dry and still allowed access to our festival in a day on Sunday. Now, see, at Carfest, we don't allow dogs, but we allow umbrellas, golf umbrellas. Now, I like a big umbrella, a celebratory umbrella at a festival, because what happens is, from the stage, from a performer's point of view, or from a hangers-on point of view, I'm very much a hanger-on, of course, surrounded by real performers. That's sort of my illusion. That's what I go with. When the umbrellas go up, it's like it's all right. It's like the umbrella equivalent of a firework display. And then, here's the best bit, then the umbrellas come down again. It's like an umbrella, it's punctuation. It's umbrella punctuation for the gig itself. I think it's fine. And, of course, sometimes, if a performer, whilst all umbrellas are up, and now we're talking pocket umbrellas, we're talking extendable umbrellas, we're talking golf umbrellas, we're talking the biggest umbrellas in the world, if a performer does a particularly upbeat number, then the umbrellas start dancing. Don't ban the umbrellas are a show waiting to happen. rights for all umbrellas.
Every year in Nashville, over 250,000 people turn up to see the stars of country. And so far, we've raised over $13 million for music education charities. It's kind of like Glastonbury, plus Tea in the Park, plus Latitude, plus Bestival, plus the Wireless Festival meets Children in Need.
The CMA Music Festival with Christian Bush.
Continuing with performances from Maren Morris, Chris Young, Lady Antebellum, Thomas Rhett, and Florida Georgia Line. Join me, Christian Bush, for highlights of this year's CMA Festival. Tuesday night from 10 on BBC Radio 2.
The semi-official line as it stands is umbrellas are allowed, despite what the email says, because you've got to keep dry, but not golf umbrellas. Doesn't say anything about fishing umbrellas. Twice the size of a golf umbrella. Sorry, you can't come up with that. It's not a golf umbrella. It's the beginning of a... What do they call them? Is it bivouacs? It's the beginning of a bivouac. Leave me alone. Let me in. Today's On This Day comes to us courtesy of a menagerie of musicians who are taken to the stage for Radio 2 in Hyde Park this afternoon. Whatever the weather. It's Rick Astley, Emily Sunday and James Blunt. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Chris.
It's over to you three.
On this day in 1504, Michelangelo's 17-foot marble statue of David was unveiled in Florence.
In 1994, Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie Presley opened the 11th MTV Music Awards in New York.
In 1999, American Beauty, directed by Sam Mendes and starring Kevin Spacey and Annette Bening, premiered in Los Angeles. It won 5 Oscars, including Best Picture.
In 1986, the Nissan car factory in Sunderland opened. It was the first Japanese automobile factory in Europe.
And finally, in 1984, 18 years since his chart debut, Stevie Wonder went to #1 with the single I Just Called to Say I Love You. It was taken from the film The Woman in Red and spent 6 weeks at the top of the chart.
Thank you, guys. See you Sunday.
No New Year's Day to celebrate. No chocolate covered candy hearts to give away. No first of spring, no song to sing. In fact, here's just another ordinary day. No April rain, no flowers bloom, no wedding Saturday within the month of June. But what it is something true, made up of these 3 words that I must say to you. I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care. I just called to say I love you, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. No summer's high, no warm July, no harvest moon to light one tender August night. No autumn breeze, no falling leaves, not even time for birds to fly to southern skies. No Libra sun, no Halloween, no giving thanks to all the Christmas joy you bring. But what it is, though oh so new, to fill your heart like no 3 words could ever do. I just
Stevie Wonder, I just called to say I love you so. Now, you know about these things. I don't really, because you know, hosting a festival, curating a festival is different to going to a festival. I've been to many, but a lot of you have been to many more. Fiona says, my husband John and I have great waterproof ponchos. No body required, fingers crossed. Maybe the poncho is the way forward, isn't it? Come on, Christoph. Raincoats with hoods. What's the problem, says Paul. Chris says, Sharon, it's annoying being at a gig behind someone who has a big brolly up. You can't see a thing and regularly get poked in the eye. Just wear a coat with a hood. Love outdoor gigs and been to many in the rain. Leave the brolly at home, please. There you go. Okay, all right. Happy to say wrong here, but we will get Jo Wiley on the phone, because Jo Wiley, she is our festival queen. She's been to loads herself, not dissimilar to many of you, and also she's hosting most of Sunday. And for a lot of people, it's a festival in a day. You know, you don't have to pitch up on Thursday and scramble for a decent site for your tent and then go home on Monday. It's what is it? It's in many ways, metaphorically, other than the elements, it is a fair weather festival. For fair weather festival, people who fancy a festival but don't really want to go the whole hog. Now, you've been to one of these, haven't you, Jules?
Yes. Last one I went to, you were dressed up in some ABBA kit, I remember.
Oh, ABBA kit is how you referred to my... ABBA kit?
It was brilliant.
Months, that was, in preparation.
You had a great wig on.
It wasn't a wig, it was the beginning of the pills.
Sorry.
That was when the accelerated growth first kicked in.
Shouldn't have mentioned that.
Wasn't a wig, seriously.
Anyway, it was a great gig.
Okay, but you're not coming this weekend.
And wig.
Because, thank you. Because your mum's down.
My mum, across.
Across.
She's coming from Portishead, so she's coming across.
Which is in Brizzle.
It is near Brizzle.
Which rhymes with drizzle.
That's right.
Like, we've talked enough about drizzle
yeah, we've done
and
that.
mizzle. So how come you're Mum of the Year already?
Oh, well, it's thanks to you and the Guinness Book of World Records.
Nothing to do with me.
No. It's the Guinness Book of World Records.
You stole it.
I did. I went down and I whipped one off the desk and I took it home because my son loves them. And it's obviously the 2018 one as well. And it's still 2017.
Yes.
So, yeah, I got a massive Mum of the Year award.
Did you?
And I wasn't even giving him anything techie, which is the surprising thing because he's 9, so everything he likes is techie.
Okay.
And I gave him a book.
Okay, and he loves it and you more for it.
Yeah.
Excellent news all round. It's going far too well. Let's ruin the roads. Come on.
Oh, no, it won't be going well now. One lane's blocked with a broken down car, M6 southbound between 19 and 18, which is Knutsford and Middlewich. So it's in the roadworks area. Thanks for your call on that one, Royal Navy. Flooding, not surprising really. Lots of rain today, very wet. Do take care if you're out on the roads. At the moment, the M62 suffering with some flooding eastbound between 20 and 21. That's Rochdale and Milnrow. Thanks for your call, Andy. Madingley in Cambridgeshire, the A428's closed eastbound. They're recovering an accident between St Neots Road and the M11. M11 itself, one lane's out for emergency repairs northbound at 12 for Cambridge. That's after yesterday's accident. And there's another accident, so there's a rolling roadblock in to clear that southbound 9 to 8. Saffron Walden to Bishop Stortford, slow on the northbound side as well. M25, one lane out anti-clockwise with an accident just before the Holmesdale Tunnel. Gatwick, A23 Airport Way, still partly blocked with an accident at the North Terminal roundabout. Now that means it's heavier than normal for the M23 southbound at Junction 9. Queues back to the M25, that's about 5 miles. And talking of airports, the majority of flights to and from the Caribbean and the UK, they're operating, but they are under review because of Hurricane Irma. So if you are travelling, do check with your operator. The number 03700 100 200.
Thank you, Jules. 7:29 Friday morning. Dominic Hodgetts is here now. Good morning, Dom.
Good morning, Chris.
Back from yesterday in Newbury in West Berkshire. He's 9 years of age. And what did you do for the first time ever?
I went into Year 5, which is 4B East, with Mr. Hoskins as my teacher.
Right, and you made some new friends. Tell us about your new friend.
I made a new friend called Rodrigo.
Rodrigo? Who doesn't want a friend called Rodrigo? Tell us about him.
He's Spanish.
Yeah.
He's new to the school.
All right, good, excellent. And what classes did you have on the first day? Did you have science?
Yes.
Tell us about science.
I used to bounce and butter for the first time.
Okay, and your teacher is called whom?
Mrs. Boccaccini.
So you got Rodrigo as a best mate and Mrs. Boccaccini as a new teacher. This is all very exotic, isn't it? All right, and did you earn 2 gold stars, I'm hearing, for your first day there?
Yes.
What did you earn those for?
1 for reading and 1 for French.
2 stars. Okay, so apparently your stars go towards chocolate bars. How many do you need for a chocolate bar?
1 100 if it's a long term.
All right.
And 81 for a short term.
Well, it's good they start dishing them out immediately then in that case, because the bar's pretty high. Right, mark yourself out of 10, my friend.
1 billion out of 10.
1 billion out of 10, all right. Grace is in now, Grace Milne from Potterton in Aberdeenshire. Good morning, Grace.
Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Grace. She's 8, and what are you doing for the first time ever today?
I'm going over the Queen Ferry crossing to go and see my cousins in Edinburgh.
Are you excited?
Yes.
Will you come back on Monday and tell us how it was?
Of course, I would love to.
Well, thank you very much. We'd love to have you. And we'll hear from you then, God willing, on both our sides. 7:31 now. Here's Moira.
BBC News. A state of emergency has been declared in the British Virgin Islands, with Hurricane Irma now known to have killed at least 14 people in the Caribbean. Images from the British Overseas Territory show buildings razed to the ground and debris scattered across streets. The first British military flight to join the relief effort in the Caribbean will leave RAF Bryce Norton this morning, carrying troops, rations and water, and later aircraft carrying helicopters will be sent. An earthquake with a magnitude of 8 has shaken southern Mexico. The quake struck just off the Pacific coast. A review of the criminal justice system in England and Wales has concluded that people from ethnic minority backgrounds are still facing overt discrimination. The inquiry, which was ordered by the government, calls for some prosecutions to be dropped. Today's weather forecast: rain in southern counties of England and Wales this morning, sunshine and blustery showers elsewhere. Those are the BBC headlines. Our next news at 8 o'clock.
Miss Ellie's with child, as you know, Moira.
Yes, isn't she?
Our producer. She's on the real home straight, because this is it. She departs in December, hopefully to come back again, but she's going to give birth to an actual human being. Yes. And she's asking me for advice on family cars, and I'm asking her for advice on potential colours for living rooms. And now, potentially, she's going to be big into Skoda, and I'm going to be huge into Farrow & Ball. Apparently. No idea what she's talking about. She's no idea what I'm talking about.
Do you like strong colours on your walls?
I don't know what I like, to be honest. Didn't even realise there were walls, such things as walls that needed to be painted. Right, today's Golden Oldie, please.
It's chosen by Alison Jenkins from Bradford in West Yorkshire. She says, some years ago, my brother and sister-in-law took our mother to see one of her favourite artists in Bradford. And when the band struck up, they both turned round only to see my mum Stella dancing with the star on stage. It's her 80th birthday today, so it would be great to remind her of this fabulous night. The track that takes Alison back is Chuck Berry with Johnny B. Good.
Thank you, Moira.
Deep down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans, way back up in the woods among the evergreens, there stood a log cabin made of earth and wood, where lived a country boy named Johnny B. Good, who never ever learned to read or write so well, but he could play a guitar just like a ringing a bell. Go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go!
rock and roll. Come on, it's Friday. All right, then.
1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Put your glad rags on, join me home. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 2, 3, and 4. Chimes ring 5, 6, and 7. We'll be right in 7th heaven. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Oh, when it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 2, I'll be going strong, and so will you. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 12, we'll cool off, then start rocking around the clock again. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight.
I hear you want one more. Okay, but this is it. It has to stop here. Sorry.
Well, shake it up, baby, now. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. Twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, now. Come on, baby. Come on and work it on out. Work it on out. Work it on out. Work it on out. You know you look so good. Look so good. You know you got me going now. Just like I knew you would. Like I knew you would. Well, shake it up, baby, now. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. Twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, now. Come on, baby. Come on and work it on out. Work it on out. You know you twist it, little girl. Twist it, little girl. You know you twist so fine. Twist so fine. Come on and twist a little closer now. Twist a little closer. Let me know that you're mine. Let me know you're mine. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. Twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, now. Come on, baby. Come on and work it on out. Work it on out. You know you twist it, little girl.
Serious rockin', no G, right here on The Breakfast Show.
Twist so
What do you have? What do you have there? Yeah, Johnny B. Good, Chuck Berry, Bill Haley in his comments. Rocking around the clock, and the Beatles twist and shout with a big finish. Here we go. Wow, serious rocking, no G, serious jocking today from 4:15 with Steve Wright right here on BBC Radio 2. And next we talk to Jo Wiley, because Jo knows stuff about festivals and she's answered her phone, so that's her fault.
BBC Music. The winner is
Young Fathers.
James Blake.
PJ Harvey.
Skepta.
The Mercury Prize on 6 Music with me, Tom Ravenscroft.
This prize is insane.
We'll explore all 12 shortlisted albums through their creators, critics and champions. Plus hear live performances, backstage action and exclusive interviews from the awards.
Being somebody who's found lots of new music through the Mercury Prize, it was just such a great honour to be on that list.
The Mercury Prize. Thursday night from 7 with me, Tom Ravenscroft. On BBC Radio 6 Music.
So as we sit here on the precipice of our final alfresco rock and roll show of the year, that is Radio 2 live in Hyde Park, live on the radio from 11 a.m. this Sunday with Michael Ball, and you can watch all performances on the red button from 1:10 p.m. We now talk to Jo Whiley, who has been stupid enough once again to answer her phone when we're calling. Good morning, Jo.
Good morning. I'm just really relieved I did answer the phone, because last time when I didn't answer the phone, I had the whole day of everywhere I went, people just going, "Did you know Chris was trying to get hold of you?" "Oh, Chris wanted to speak to you." And it was like, oh my gosh.
I have an idea. All right, so on Sunday we have Take That, we have Blondie, Shania Twain, James Blunt, Emily Sunday, Rick Astley, Seth Lakeman and Wildwood Kin Stereophonics. But I'm not worried about those guys, because there's a stage and a canvas, a tarpaulin, a huge big thing, a huge sort of weatherproof frame protecting them. I'm worried about the 45,000 punters who've paid their hard-earned cash for the tickets. Jo, where do you sit or stand or lie down or generally sort of hover around the topic of umbrellas at festivals?
Well, you know, umbrellas, you can't have umbrellas at festivals if you want to see the band. So
Right.
I know that we're encouraging people not to take big umbrellas.
Right.
So you have to be inventive. I have been to so many festivals in my time, as you know, at Glastonbury when it's rained and rained and rained. So I think put fashion aside. If you're coming along on Sunday, just forget that, because there is nothing more miserable than getting really, really cold and wet. So if you are coming along, it's all about the cagoule and it's about the poncho. And it doesn't matter. You can look fine. You know, I can't tell you how many different cagoules I've got all lined up in my garage, and I'll be issuing those to all the family. So if you're coming along, don't allow yourself to get wet. So you know, hopefully we'll be looking at a whole array of people in brightly coloured cagoules. Bin bags are your friend if you're coming to a festival. If you don't want to go and splash out on a new coat, bin bags are always good. I know that normally I'm doing public service announcements to people saying, can you please pack up your rug or your picnic hamper and don't spread yourself around. So I think people probably won't be able to sit down on the ground on Sunday. So maybe leave your picnic rug at home. So yeah, it's just about the rainwear. Go to your army surplus store and just get a really cheap Mac for about $1.99 and wear that.
All right.
Don't allow yourself to get cold and wet.
I suppose we should do our own, because, you know, there's extra merch money there, isn't there? There's extra merch money for maybe children need or something like that. That would be good. Now, I'm imagining, because you're like permanently on call as a festival host. I imagine you're always ready to go like the Thunderbirds. You have your wet bag and your dry bag, and you always look gorgeous 24 hours a day, 24/7, 365 days of the year. Do you have a wet Jo and a dry Jo permanently ready to go?
Well, I just wear wellies whatever, because big boots always look really good. So if it's hot and sunny, you wear shorts and you wear boots, that's fine. And then I think shorts are quite good even if it's raining, because you don't want to get weighed down by really heavy wet clothes.
Right.
So if you went into my garage, I kid you not, I've had a big summer clear out of everything, but I must have about 30 pairs of Wellington boots for all the family. Like, we can just dive in there. If we go to a festival and it's raining, it's like, okay, to the garage, everybody, and everyone kind of lines up and goes in there and picks up some boots. And again, with the cagoules and the Macs, they're all there lined up on. I've got coat hangers with a whole array of Macs.
Okay, but the poncho is the way to go. I hear you have a great collection of ponchos. Quickly before you depart.
Yes, ponchos.
Yeah, ponchos. So how many ponchos do you have?
How many ponchos?
Yeah.
I've probably got about 20, I think.
I love this.
I've been to a lot of festivals over the years.
I know. Hang on a minute. I know. It's a good thing, not a bad thing. Okay, a couple more things before you go. So we're just around the corner from the Queen. Now, the Queen, she has to be weatherproofed. She knows about this. She knows about wet walkabouts. She can't cancel from the expectant great British public, from her loyal subjects. And so she goes for the birdcage umbrella, you know, the see-through umbrella, which you don't hold above your head and wouldn't restrict others' view behind you. What about if we just all went see-through transparent birdcage?
I think that's a good thing. Yes, that's a good thing. If we're allowing people to take umbrellas of that size in, that's very good. Then other people can actually enjoy the band. So that's a good thing.
All right,
I had a big panic yesterday when I got into work, and I was looking for my wardrobe thinking, oh my gosh, what on earth am I going to wear, because the weather's not as it normally is. And Stella McCartney, her new range, looks very much like the Queen stuff. Like big Barbara, big Anoraki.
You like that? I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Royalty meets
Queen
rock and roll.
inspiration.
So it's You're very clever, Joe. Royalty meeting rock and roll there, and weatherproofing the nation in the process. So this is my final question. Where do you sit on the novelty umbrella hat?
Oh, no, don't do that.
No, don't do that. All right, thank you very much, Joe Wiley. We'll see you on Sunday.
No.
Ta-da, love.
See you there.
Thanks for answering your phone. Love Joe. Love life. Love Joe Wiley. By the way, Hermione Norris, who's on later, I always think she looks like Joe's bigger sister. Don't you think so? Cross between Joe's bigger sister and Kate Adie. No? Okay, just Joe's bigger sister. Joe's twin sister. Joe's younger sister. I don't know. What have I said?
My friends are having a party. I kind of feel I've had enough. At 2 o'clock in the morning, sure I'm at the party house. I meet the roommate getting some water. She got a baby in her stomach.
Some bands look better in the rain. Imagine Kelly singing this. Rain in his face. Looking like some kind of swashbuckling hero. Facing adversity. With his Roman nose. Via Cardiff, of course. By the way, what went on with Cardiff and the Commonwealth Games in there? But why didn't they want to be nominated for that? Because they deferred, didn't they? And Birmingham now has the nomination. Well done, Birmingham.
Well done, Birmingham.
Birmingham beat Liverpool. Cardiff bowed out. Is that right? That's what happened there. I don't know. Anyway, let's focus on the positive. Come on, Birmingham!
Absolutely.
When is it, 2022?
It is 2022. Durban originally had it, and then the Commonwealth Games Federation said, nah, we don't really believe you. So they said, no, anyone else wants to bid?
Why? What's wrong with Durban?
Well, Durban... They
Sorry, that's not a fair question. Don't even bother answering that.
Fine.
Let's just. I can get us out of this one easily.
Good.
My little boy Eli came home from his second day at school yesterday and declared that he wants to change his name to Dubai.
Ah, nice.
Brilliant.
I want to be called Dubai.
Why?
Because they were talking about Dubai at school yesterday. Because his teacher went to Dubai over the summer, and he says, I want to change my name to Dubai. I said, but Eli's one of the coolest names ever. I said, and besides, I know 3 people at work that are called Dubai, which seem to do the trick for a while, so please don't tell him. Right, so we have guests galore on the way. Eddie Izzard leading the charge straight after the news here, talking about his brand new movie, along with Dame Judi Dench. It's called Victoria and Abdul. Also, here will be Hermione Norris and John Thompson, who's starring Cold Feet. Series 2 of The Comeback of Cold Feet starts tonight on ITV at 9 p.m. I've seen episode 1. I saw it yesterday. Miss Ellie saw it. It's absolutely brilliant. And one of the reasons it's brilliant is because, A, it opens with a tribute to La La Land. I'm sorry, I've got to put that out there because it might make you watch it. I don't care if it blows the surprise. I'd rather more of you watch it and not be a surprise. But also because it moves really quickly. Because a lot of British written, scripted shows move slowly because they have to because of the budget, basically. But this doesn't. It gets through loads of stuff in episode 1. Lots of things happen. It's very American in that way. It really moves along. It skips along. And it's fantastic. Who else is going to be here? Shania Twain's going to be here talking about her 5th studio album. She sold 90 million records. So she's all right to get the tease in this morning, no doubt about that. Who else is going to be? Sam Smith's going to drop off his new single, and we're going to have live music from Rag and Bone Man. And now, almost better than all of that put together.
Absolutely.
It's Vassos.
The sports news.
With his sport.
So I tell you who is almost better than all of that. England's best cricketer. He keeps getting better and better and better. Michael Vaughan, in fact, former captain, says Ben Stokes is so good. He is freakish. Day 1 at Lord's, then deciding test. Stokes took 6 Windies wickets for just 22 runs in an unbroken spell of 15 overs.
Yeah, it was just sort of one of those spells where Rooty just kept asking me, like, how you feeling? Do you want to keep going? And I was like, yeah, I feel fine. Sometimes the more overs I bowl, actually, the less tired I feel. So once I get past 4 or 5 overs, and I just feel in a really good rhythm. Knowing the ball was going to swing obviously helped with that as well.
West Indies 1-2-3 all out, but England wobbling 2, 46 for 4. This is the deciding test. It's great. Continues today. Also today, the men's semi-finals at the US Open Tennis featuring Nadal against Del Potro. The women's semis featuring 4 Americans saw Madison Keys beat Coco Vandeweghe and Sloane Stephens beat her hero Venus Williams.
This is what every player dreams about. And fortunately, but unfortunately, I had to play Venus. But having 4 Americans in the semifinals, I think that says a lot about American tennis. And I'm just super proud and honored to be a part of what we did tonight.
OK, some big football news from yesterday. This possibly comes under the banner bit boring, but quite important. Premier League Premier League clubs voting to close next summer's transfer window before the season starts. Here's Richard Scudamore.
We want to get ourselves prepared, ready for the start of the season, all geared, all ready to go. Match 1, that's our squad. That's where people really came from. And they don't want the risk of players moving within the league. Actually was the biggest reason for doing it. Clearly there's still a risk that you might be able to lose a player abroad, but they really don't want the 20 teams trading between each other after the season has started.
That's Richard Scudamore, the Premier League chief exec.
Cheers. Here's Jules.
So it's a wet start for many of us today. Lots of surface water and spray, particularly on the motorway. So if you're out and about, do take care. We've already got some flooding for the M62, just about passable with a lot of care eastbound between 20 and 21, Rochdale and Milnrow. A broken down vehicle has been shifted. Now, I was right to start with a broken down vehicle clockwise from 27 for Portwood Roundabout to Stockport Pyramid. It's very slow through there. Back to junction 23 for Ashton Underline. Now, all lanes are reopened, but about half an hour of queues. Madingley and Cambridgeshire, no change for the A428. It's closed eastbound for the accident. St Neots Road to the M11. Now, the M11 itself, northbound, one lane out for repairs after an accident yesterday at 12 for Cambridge. Still the rolling roadblocks to clear another accident southbound 9 to 8. So it's busy both ways between the A11 and Bishop Stortford. 2 lanes out for an accident on the M25 anti-clockwise before 25 for the A10. It's about half an hour of queues back to the M11 at 27. At Gatwick, the A23 Airport Way is partly blocked blocked with an accident at the North Terminal roundabout. Queues back on the M23. M23 much heavier than usual southbound, about 5 miles of queues to Gatwick, and it's back from the M25.
Check it out.
Thank you, Jules. Thank you, Vass. To the news now with Luther and Janet. That's Vandross and Jackson. The frothy coffee man just comes in and he's going to tell me three things, and if he gets the first, so I guess the first, and then if he gets the second, so I guess the second, and then if he gets the third, and I guess the third, we should be married.
I know you are my baby, my one and only baby. You said it twice, I'll say it thrice, my baby, baby, baby. I've got so much love for you. It's easy to give it when I know you feel the same to me. That's all I expect from you. Just all that you can to be my lover, 'cause I understand.
I'd like a purple one, please, thank you. The green ones don't do it for me. What are we talking about? Text down 88291. If you get it right before 8 o'clock in the next, what is it? 105 seconds, I'll give you a sofa. What am I talking about? I don't like the green ones. Get me a purple one, please, if you don't mind. Okay. Thank you. Roll up. 1 minute for your free sofa. Come on now, on the text 88291. Don't like the green ones. Get me a purple one, please, if you have time. Thank you. What are we talking about? On the text 88291. Not ponchos. That's an anti-answer. It's not an answer. It's an anti-answer. Doesn't count. This is for a sofa, an actual sofa from the Evans household. We have a spare sofa, so they're going to a relative or a listener. That decision will be made in 45 seconds from now by you, the listeners. Other suggestions coming in. Not winning sofas are fruit pastels, no. Grapes, no. Good guesses. Excellent guesses. 25 seconds left for a free sofa. Gorgeous sofa, by the way. Don't really want to get rid of it. What? Salad? Salad, no. Coffee capsules, no. 10 seconds left. Macaroons?
The best things in life are free.
Time out. Sofa goes to a member of the Evans family. Answer was fruit smoothies. Just gone 8. Eddie Izzard and all the guests on the way. Rag and Bowman. Live music from that guy. After this gal, here's Moira.
BBC News at 8 o'clock on Friday the 8th of September. Good morning. The British Virgin Islands are appealing for help from the UK after Hurricane Irma caused massive damage. Ministers say they'll consider proposals to drop some prosecutions of suspects from ethnic minorities to counter discrimination in the justice system. And a girl from Somerset is being hailed as a record breaker after it emerged her organs helped 8 people after her death. A state of emergency has been declared in the British Virgin Islands, with Hurricane Irma now known to have killed at least 14 people across the Caribbean. Images from the British Overseas Territory show buildings razed to the ground and debris scattered across streets. The Governor, Gus Jaspert, said efforts were underway to find shelters for those who'd been made homeless and to clear roads. He urged islanders to stay calm and said he'd appealed for help from the UK.
Radio and other communication channels are extremely limited, and so I am reaching out with this message via any channel possible. Apart from the structural damage, there have sadly been reports of casualties and fatalities. I am truly heartbroken by this news. My thoughts and prayers are with each and every one of you.
The first British military flight to join the relief effort will leave RAF Bryce Norton this morning, carrying troops, rations and water. Aircraft carrying helicopters will be sent later. Fishing boats have been sent to rescue hundreds of people left homeless on the island of Barbuda, where 95% of the buildings have been destroyed. Michael Joseph of the International Red Cross has seen the devastation for himself.
Every single building is either destroyed or severely damaged. Quite a lot of persons they were just living in one room of what remained for the entire house. Some houses you don't even see anything at all. 40-foot containers thrown 6 blocks across fields. I mean, the devastation was beyond anything I've ever seen.
The Turks and Caicos Islands, another British territory, are the latest to feel the force of the storm. As Irma heads towards Florida, more than 600,000 people there have been told to leave their homes. A review of the criminal justice system in England and Wales has concluded that people from ethnic minorities are still facing overt discrimination. The inquiry, which was commissioned by David Cameron's government and led by the Labour MP David Lammy, raises particular concerns about the treatment of young people. It calls for some prosecutions to be dropped if suspects complete a drug or alcohol rehabilitation programme. The Justice Secretary David Liddington said he'd look carefully at the findings.
We want injustices eradicated wherever we find them in society, and actually having the problems exposed out of the open in the way that David Lammy's report has done is the first step forward. We will be thinking very carefully the next few weeks about his precise recommendations and coming forward with a detailed, considered response to every aspect of the report.
The former Archbishop of Cape Town, Desmond Tutu, has added his voice to those who've condemned the leader of Myanmar, Aung San Suu Kyi, for failing to protect the country's Rohingya Muslims. In the past 2 weeks, more than 160,000 have fled the country in the face of an army crackdown. Archbishop Tutu said his fellow Nobel laureate must stop what amounted to ethnic cleansing. Charlotte Gallagher reports.
Violent unrest broke out in Myanmar last month, and refugees have escaped to neighbouring Bangladesh have accused the Burmese army and Buddhist mobs of burning down their villages. The Burmese government denies the claims. At least 400 Rohingyas are known to have died, but it's feared that figure will rise. Addressing Aung San Suu Kyi directly, Archbishop Tutu said he prayed for her to speak out for human rights, adding that if the price of her becoming leader was her silence, that was surely too steep.
A teenage girl from Somerset who died from a brain aneurysm has helped a record number of people through organ donation. Jemima Lazelle's heart, pancreas, lungs, kidneys, small bowel and liver helped 8 different people, including 5 children. Helena Lee reports.
Jemima from Horton in Somerset was 13 when she collapsed at a party for her mother's birthday in 2012. It was only after staff at NHS Blood and Transplant began looking through medical records that they discovered that Jemima is the only recorded donor in the UK whose solid organs have been transplanted into 8 different people. Jemima's mother, Sophie, said her daughter was clever, funny, compassionate and creative, and the family is sure she would be very proud of her legacy.
Today's weather forecast: some heavy rain across southern England and Wales this morning. Elsewhere, a mix of sunshine and blustery heavy showers. Top temperatures 18 Celsius in London, 17 in Cardiff, 16 in Belfast and 14 in Edinburgh. BBC News, it's 8:05.
Thank you, Maura.
Online, on digital radio and on 88 to 91 FM. BBC Radio 2.
Here we go. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Millie and James getting married in Lymington over the weekend.
How do you like your
The rest of the show is for you. Courtesy of me and your old man Mills.
Happy days, Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days, Thursday, Friday, happy days. The weekend comes, my cycle hums, ready to race to you. These days are all happy and free. These days are all, share them with me. Goodbye, gray sky, hello blue. There's nothing can hold me when I hold you. Feels so right, it can't be wrong. Rocking and rolling all week long.
On the way, all the guests on the show: John Thompson, Hermione Norris, Sam Smith, Raghan Bowman, Shania Twain. But first, Eddie Izzard.
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Saturday, what a day. Grooving all week with you. These days are all, share them with me. These days are all happy and free. These happy days are yours and mine. These happy days are yours and mine. Happy days.
8 minutes past 8. All right, Eddie's up to speed already. Ready to give us the giggles this morning is a Marathon Marvel, amazing actor, one of Britain's best stand-up comedians. Well, stand-up comedians. He's back on the big screen this month with the true story of an extraordinary royal friendship. It's called Victoria and Abdul. It's on billboards across the nation as I speak. It hits the cinema screens. Released a week today. It's Eddie Izzard. Good morning, Eduardo. How are you today?
I am good. The weather's not good. It's gone all a bit London-y here in London. But yeah, I'm good. I'm very happy. I'm happy with this film and what I've done in the film. Because, you know, well, the weird thing about film is you film it and about a year later, your exam results come out.
I know.
About a year or so later, and you don't know. You think, I think I've done all right. Is it all right? And people seem to be happy with it.
Right, so you play the tall, handsome Indian chap that Queen Victoria takes a shine to.
I come in and I parachute in the third scene, and I give everyone bingo cards. And no, it's a story of Queen Victoria, who people might have heard of the story Mrs. Brown, where she had a relationship with John Brown. Her husband died 40 years before she did, so understandably she was a lonely and depressed woman who was in black for 40 years.
And she thought about him every day.
Yeah, well, she thought about Albert, and then she met John Brown and thought about him quite a lot. And even they found some wedding vows in a book. Somebody found it in somewhere at Windsor Castle or something like that. And then she met this guy Abdul Karim, and he was a servant and presenting something, and she develops this platonic love affair.
And it's all true. And you don't, of course, play him. I was joshing. You play Nasty Bertie.
It was known as Dirty Bertie, because I don't even touch on the sexual. He basically had sex with whoever he could across Europe.
Easy family show.
Yes, I know, but in a good way. Nice sex. Can we even say that word? But anyway, he was not a great Prince of Wales, and he wanted to be king, and his mother was eating herself to death. Victoria was eating herself to death, basically. And then suddenly this guy turns up, Abdul Karim, and gives her an extra lease of life, maybe an extra 10 years.
I saw the film on Wednesday. I absolutely adored it. I really, truly adored it. And you are very good in it, Ed. And I know you're sitting in front of me now, and that might sound quite sycophantic to people listening, but he is really good in it. You do nasty, you do bad, you do horrible really well. I'm thinking future Bond villain. I mean, you're frowned. Because you look really well and healthy nowadays, and
Right.
you look horribly sort of obese and
Well, I put on 12.
consumed.
I put on 12 kilos to do it. I just ran the 27 marathons, talking to yourself, good self, back in the March, and this was about June, July. We were filming that, so I had to put on all this, eat all this food, get bigger, whole change of posture.
How was that for you?
That is not good. I don't like going that way. Having gone the other way, got thinner, had to go back to big. But it's channeling all the. I think the nastiness is inside maybe all of us human beings. We have our good sides or our bad sides, and we can, in our minds, we choose whether to bring out the good side or the bad side. And so you just got to channel all that bad stuff.
But your brow is permanently furrowed in the film. I don't know if you noticed that.
I hadn't noticed that.
I was worried that it might be stuck for the rest of your life because you're gnarled. You sort of almost you make him almost hate himself, and his self-hatred seems because he's so desperate for everything that isn't probably that good for a human being in life.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, I'm up against Judi Dench, which is wonderful because I mean, it's just off the hook. I was a street performer. I remember listening to your radio station when I started doing stand-up, and you said, "Oh, Eddie he's quite a good stand-up." I remember listening when you was GLR.
I think I said more than that.
No, no, you did. But you had that group of people in the room, and I was listening to GLR. I think it was wasn't it GLR back in the day?
Greater London.
And I went, wow, because I was just beginning to cut through. So, but when I was 7, I wanted to be an actor, and to be toe-to-toe with Judi Dench in a Stephen Frears film with all these great actors, the great Tim Pigott-Smith, who unfortunately has passed away since we filmed it. It's just a wonderful. I just love doing film acting.
Yeah, and you've been doing this for a while now because it's because of what we know you most for here in Britain, at least. Every time we see you in a movie, we think, oh, there's Eddie, having a go at acting again. But you really hold your own here against the greatest, on the planet, one of the greatest, Dame Judi Dench, who played Mrs. Brown, of course, played in the film Mrs. Brown before, in the first incarnation of Queen Victoria. But you've been at it for a while. So
it's 24 years, actually. So
how many movies have you done now?
Somebody told me about 32 now. So it's smaller roles in bigger films. So, Castles in the Sky, playing Sir Robert Watson Watt, who invented radar. Treasure Island, playing Long John Silver. There's a number of roles which I've done which are good. My early roles, if you look at them, are not good. Because I did this very interesting thing. If you come across from comedy, normally you would climb the mountain of comedy, and then some people jump right across to try and jump to a lead role in a drama. And say, look, I've got a high profile. Can I do that?
Yeah.
And this kind of happens in
hoping
Hollywood.
It might work.
Well, the studio heads in Hollywood, they might say, well, we'll give you a $10 million film because you're doing these $100 million comedy things. It's fine. We can take a loss. But I went to the bottom of the drama mountain and tried to hack my way up there, which I think I'm now getting up that mountain.
Good for you. And aren't you due to be mayor soon?
No, I wanted to be mayor or member of parliament in May 2020 in that general election. But then Theresa May has moved. She moved it away from May, bizarrely, and so now we don't know when the first election.
Are you still going to do that, though?
I will do the first general election after 2020. I will be standing for member of parliament.
Done deal.
Somewhere.
Regardless of Hollywood, regardless,
yeah, I know. I do love what I'm doing. I mean, I'm doing stand-up in 4 languages now. I'm doing really good drama roles, writing my own films. I love doing this, but I'm going to go into that.
All right, Shania Twain, you heard of her?
I've heard of Shania Twain.
Is it okay if she joins us next?
Yes, it's a whole joining thing.
Yes, it is. Eddie Izzard with us, Shania Twain, about to join us.
I wasn't just broken, I was shattered. I trusted you so much, you're all that matters. You no longer love me, and I sang like a sad bird. I couldn't move on, and I think you were flattered. Oh, life's about joy, life's about pain. It's all about forgiving and the will to walk away. I'm ready to be loved and love the way I should. Life's about to get good. Oh, life's about to get good. Oh, life's about to get good. Oh, life's about to get good. The longer my tears fell, the wider the river. Killed me that you'd give your life to be with her. I had to believe that things would get better. It was time to forget forever. Oh, life's about joy, life's about pain. It's all about forgiving and the will to walk away. I'm ready to be loved and love the way I should. Life's about to get good. Oh, 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 life's about to get good. It took me so long to be strong, but I'm alive and I hold on to what I can feel. It hurts to hear. Oh, when love lies. About to get good. About to get good. About to get good. Life's about joy. Life's about pain.
Oh, I do like this. Tonight, Twain, life's about to get good. 16 minutes past 8. So with us currently, Eddie Izzard is here. Eddie's new film, Victoria and Abdul, in which he stars with Dame Judi Dench. That's all. Bit of Amdram there for you. It hits the cinemas a week today, Friday the 15th of September, and it's rather good. And a bit of it was filmed on the Isle of Wight. Actually, more than a bit of it.
Yeah, we
wasn't it,
shot
Eddie?
for a month on the Isle of Wight in Osborne House, which was built by Albert and Victoria, and no one's ever shot in there. So that we actually shot scenes that were probably essentially those words, those lines, that anger. She actually died in that house. All that stuff happened in Osborne House, and we were there.
Now, Dame Judi Dench, thank heaven, hasn't died in real life. Let's hope that's a long way off, but she doesn't half die well in this film.
Yes.
As far as dying goes, she nails it, doesn't she?
Well, it's... Yeah, she looks... I was looking at her in the film, because I've seen the screening twice now, just Venice Film Festival and London premiere, and she looks... I mean, she's just a fantastic actor, because the thing that Judy's got is that she's in control of the 16-year-old girl inside her, the teenage girl. I was listening to Ray Charles' What I Say, and I was dancing to this, just having de-rigged in the makeup truck, and she started dancing along. I thought, this is a teenage girl dancing with me. And she's so alive, and you see her, you've seen the film, when she's talking to Abdul Karim and says, keep me safe, that's like a teenage girl with her lover. But then she's also a woman who's going to die later in the film, and she can do that whole range. It's a fantastic... It's a Queen Lear of a role.
And what I think Dame Judi Dench does for the rest of the actors and the producers and everybody involved with a film that she's in is she settles the film. She does it in Bond. She settles the film. From an audience's point of view, she settles the film. If you're worried about anything, because the more films we see and the more things that we come across, the more we tend to criticise because we're stupid, basically. And we all think we know better. But when she comes along, she just settles you. She says, it's all right, this is going to be fine. And it really is.
Yeah, it really locks it in, because it's quite frenetic, the opening of the film, getting people from India coming in, what's going on if you're watching it.
All those boats.
Yeah, and then when she comes in, it's that massive room down at Greenwich, which is a wonderful place to film in. And I went down there for the day of it, but she just comes through the back, and then you say, that is Queen Victoria. And if you look at a picture of Queen Victoria, you actually say, who is that woman? Because Judi Dench is more like Queen Victoria than this other woman who was Queen Victoria back in the day.
Okay, so how come you came back from the Isle of Wight? Because most people that go there don't come back because it's so beautiful.
Oh, what are you in charge of promotion for Isle of Wight?
I love the Isle of Wight. Honestly,
really?
I adore the Isle of Wight.
Well, I did gigs. I did street gigs in the Isle of Wight at the Cowes Festival, yeah. And there was a guy who will know who he is. He booked me then. I booked me back the next year. And I was just beginning to become the other Eddie Izzard who does the comedy thing. I was just beginning to get my feet under the table. And then I went back to play in Osborne House. And it was great. It was just a nice, everyone knew that we were there, and Judy being there was fun. And and hopefully we've done a good piece that's going to stick around.
You've done a great piece. So it hits the cinemas a week today. We'll talk about that a bit more in a bit. But can you do some announcing for us now, Eddie?
Yes, I'm going to announce the next guest on the show. I have been handed this, and I will read it out. You're sitting next to me, Shania Twain, so just get ready. This is what you officially... You're listening to things down your ear as well with the headphones on. Stopping by the studio now is a queen. You're a queen of country pop, who will be gracing the stage at this weekend's Radio 2 in Hyde Park. Might be raining, so wear a hat or something. She sold a whopping 85 million records, but only one person bought all those. And is here to tell us about her first album, 15 years. You've not done one for 15 years?
Not a studio
Not
album.
a studio. And it's called Now, yeah? as opposed to just a few days ago. Anyway, so please welcome the sensational Shania Twain.
Well, hello there, young lady.
Hello.
So
Thank you for the wonderful
it's gorgeous. So the last time we met, do you remember it?
Remember meeting you last? Yes, I do remember.
Do you remember where we were and what we were doing?
It was so random,
It was random,
and
wasn't
last minute because I was in the studio in the countryside,
Yeah.
and then I all of us finished for the day and heard that Paul McCartney was going to be at your pub, and it was his smallest gig ever apparently, and I hopped in a car and went over to your pub.
Yeah, so we get McCartney in the pub for Children in Need, and he raises all this money because he's absolutely gorgeous. Then we get a phone call at about 4:30 in the afternoon saying, Shania Twain's coming, is that all right? Yes, fine, absolutely fine. Because did you know him? Do you know him? Were you working with him?
I've never met him before.
Oh, really?
No.
We thought it was about you and him. We didn't realise you were just coming anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, we have the same crew manager.
Oh, there you go. That's
so
right.
That's our connection. But I have never met him before.
There was a connection.
So you jumped in the car from what? From Switzerland?
No, from the countryside here.
All right.
Sussex.
You got another place.
No, she was recording the album,
wasn't
weren't you?
I was working in the studio, and I just couldn't believe that I was about to meet Paul McCartney. Well, I didn't know I was going to meet him, actually.
Do you
that
remember
really
going through the
but you were so
kitchens?
amazing. Yes, you took me on this whole tour, and it was quite fun. I felt a bit like a kid. You were, come this way, come that way. Let's go get you something to eat in the kitchen. Let's get you something to drink. Let's go meet Paul.
The Frothy Coffee Man said yesterday, do you think you should remember you dragging her through the kitchens and giving her own personal cheese board?
You did. You're like, what would you like to eat? And you just put together this wonderful plate of food.
With cheese on it, or just the board?
It was sweaty cheese. Do you know when cheese is perfect?
I'm scared of cheese.
When cheese comes to meet you.
No, I'm scared of cheese.
You're frightened of cheese.
Well, the cheddar. They say, when they say that there's a cheese board, I've got to the place where they do say that there's a cheese board. I say, have you got cheddar? Because I can deal with that. Right. But the ones that just smell like your socks, and I can't deal with.
Oh no, you've got to get over that, Eddie. We need to get Eddie over his fear of
sweaty cheese.
Proper cheese.
You like sweaty
cheese?
cheese?
The smellier, the better.
Well, it's not so much sweaty. It's the fact that it's at room temperature, and it comes back to life.
I don't mind the ones with holes in because you don't have to eat anything.
No, you're a hard cheese guy, aren't you?
Yeah.
Waxy. I don't like waxy.
No,
I'm the opposite of you when it comes to cheese. Where do you sit,
I like soft cheeses. I like cheeses that, melt. I was going to try and find the other word.
And then there's a Python cheese sketch, which apparently when it was first read out, Michael Palin fell off his chair. You know the cheese sketch, which goes on and on and on about is there any cheese in the shop? There's no cheese in the shop. It's a beautiful sketch. There's nothing to it. It's one joke said over and over again.
And we are approaching Christmas, of course. Where
Christmas is coming. Geese are getting cheesy.
Baby cheeses will star.
Is that a cheese? Is that a Christmas thing?
Jazz, blues, country, all became what we generally call pop music, but it all came from somewhere. With a new tradition, what we are trying to do is make connections between the now and the music that we grew up with.
Ricky Ross.
One of the magical things about pop music is when it drops into someone's world, it feels like that thing has never happened before and it's not come from anywhere. And that's what's wonderfully great about pop music. Join me, Ricky Ross, for my new tradition.
Monday night from 10.
On BBC Radio 2.
Oh. Shania, are you ready? So are you weatherproofed for Sunday? Are you ready for Sunday?
I'm ready.
Okay, so do you have...
I can get wet.
Do you have wet Shania's outfits and dry Shania's outfits? Do you have the same outfits but some are weatherproof?
I'm going to dress in layers just in case it does rain.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're ready for Sunday.
I'm ready for
Sunday's
Sunday.
more
I
than
have
ready
to
for
wear
you.
non-slip shoes. That's the most important.
Or no
thing.
shoes.
Or no
You go all
shoes. Well,
Sandy Shore on
if it
us.
gets that bad, I'll just take my shoes off. How's that?
Right, now I've been asked by Miss Ellie, who's in charge of everything, including me most days, which is why sometimes she looks so bedraggled at the end of her tether, to suggest Shania that you can pick your favourite Shania track from the following that we have loaded, which aren't that many at the moment because the computer's a bit slow. So, what would you like to hear from Shania Twain? Shania Twain.
Oh, do I get to hear new Shania Twain?
In a minute, yes. When we're ready.
Because our computer's slow. Is that what we're saying?
Yes, you can go for new. Go.
I can go for new. Swinging with my eyes closed.
Yeah, baby. We just about got that ready. Thank you.
Summer's here. Bring it on. Another year, one more beer, another song comes on the radio. season. Not afraid of what I'm feeling. Oh, I'm swinging with my eyes closed. Got my head down a wide open road. I'm swinging with my eyes closed. Only God knows how far it goes. Fist up in the air, roll like we don't care. Swinging. Ha! Life is short, and that's our long. Nothing sure in this world till we're gone. Fear disappears each time I close my eyes. I kiss you once, a kiss, kiss. I kiss you twice. It's in the air we're breathing. Oh, can you taste the freedom? Oh, oh, I'm swinging with my eyes closed. Got my head down a wide open road. I'm swinging with my eyes closed. Only God knows how far it goes. Fist up in the air, roll like we don't care. I'm swinging with my eyes closed. Only God knows how far it goes.
Swinging with my eyes closed from Shania Twain. That's the second of two new tracks we can play. On the 29th of September, when her new album comes out, you can hear them all as we can. Although we do have a new album here. I could play more tracks from it, but then that would probably be it for me, wouldn't it? I would imagine. That would be it as far as the radio career is concerned, and I really, quite like doing what I'm doing here now. So, first studio album for a long time, fifth studio album in your career, and it's called Now. It's a very Now album, isn't it? And it's very autobiographical.
That's my question.
Why 15-year wait? Well, I've been very active in these last 15 years, but there was a very long period of time where I literally lost my singing voice. And
I thought you were going to say mojo, but you actually
it's a medical thing, wasn't it?
Medical thing, yeah.
Wow.
I was bit by a tick years ago, and I got Lyme's disease.
Wow.
And it's debilitating. It's a very destructive disease anyway. My luck, the thing that it attacked were my vocal cords, and just created some atrophy there. So I'm not making light of it. It was a very...
I know somebody who's got
I'm here
Lyme's
now, and that's the thing. So I call the album Now because this is, I've gone through a lot of changes, rehabilitating my voice. My voice is different. It's still recognizable. I mean, everybody that listens to the record knows that it's me, but there's a lot of new nuances that weren't there before. There are changes. I've got a lyric on the album that is my favorite lyric on the album, and it's I'm still myself, but I've changed, and it's just... it is me now is a different singer, a different person, a different thinker, but I'm still myself.
But what's good about this for us, okay, is that on Sunday we can hear the change in your voice because you're going to be playing old stuff and new stuff in our festival. So if people want to sort of witness what you're talking, this has made me more excited than I already was. I'm thinking, okay, so how do you have to approach the older songs then? Do you have to approach them in a different way?
Well, it depends. I mean, I do have to do a lot of preparation for shows now, way more than I used to have to. It's just I'm on this constant physiotherapy thing with my voice. But when I did a Las Vegas residency, so I've done a lot of things in the interim in these.
So you're still only good.
I'm still pretty good, I think.
Thank heaven for
I
that.
can still sing.
Okay.
But in the recovery process, I took a Las Vegas residency because it was very stable, one environment every night, very controlled environment for the voice. The acoustics, everything were beautiful, great production. So I felt supported and I wasn't fatiguing myself by touring doing it. But I played around with, for example, You're Still the One. I had a horse on stage with me, so I had this. No, it's psychologically. I'm serious. So I had this.
That came out of nowhere, didn't it?
Yeah.
I know.
And that helped?
It helped me. So I said, I think I have the courage to go in and do this production if I can have all the things I love around me. And I said, I'll do it if I can have horses on stage.
Amazing. Horses or just a horse? Just one horse?
Two horses.
Two horses.
And we do this. I do this Liberty work. I'm serious with this horse. You have to look it up online. It's a white horse. I do this. I do You're Still the One with the horse, and it's this psychological distraction. And anyway, it worked. But I mean, I can't do that on tour. I can't take the horse now. But it was just a part of the process.
Do you need horses for Sunday? Do you need? Let us know. There's plenty of horses around there where we're going to be.
Well, I think a horse can be really therapeutic. They are amazing animals.
They are, and so this whole process of the number, not focusing on my voice really helped. And then there's other things, there's other songs that I did acoustically that worked better for me acoustically, where I could control things a little bit better and hear differently. So it's just a matter of
tuning in on Sunday to find out
Yeah.
what's going on here. All right, okay, we've got some travel. We're way behind already, but that's okay. It's Friday. Here's yours, then we'll have more than Rag and Bone Man, everyone.
Well, 2 lanes are closed this morning with an accident on the M62. That's eastbound 22 to 23, so Rushworth Moor to Huddersfield. Also, that rolling roadblock still in to clear the accident on the M11 southbound 9 to 8. Saffron Walden to Bishop Stortford northbound slow too. And 2 lanes out with the accident on the M25. It's anti-clockwise before 25 for the A10. That queue back to the M11, about half an hour to get through there. That's it, but I'll be back with more in about 20 minutes.
Cheers. We're now 1 minute away from Rag and Bone Man, and if you're planning to move away from your radio, just don't, all right?
BBC News. The British Virgin Islands have declared a state of emergency because of the devastation caused by Hurricane Irma. 14 people are now known to have died across the Caribbean. The first British military flight to join the relief effort will leave RAF Bryce Norton this morning, carrying troops, rations and water. Aircraft carrying helicopters will be sent later. A review of the criminal justice system in England and Wales has concluded that people from black, Asian and minority ethnic backgrounds are still facing bias and overt discrimination. Recommendations include allowing some prosecutions to be dropped if suspects get treatment for drug or alcohol problems. A 13-year-old girl from Somerset who died from a brain aneurysm has helped a record number of people through organ donation. Jemima Lazel's organs helped 8 different people, including 5 children. Today's weather forecast: some heavy rain across southern counties of England and Wales this morning, sunshine and blustery showers elsewhere. Those are the BBC headlines. Our next news at 9 o'clock.
8:33, Friday morning, with us already Shania Twain and Eddie Izzard on the way. We have Stars of Kofi coming back to our screens tonight, 9 p.m. on ITV, this very evening. But now, ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to believe this. When he sound checked today, he literally stopped the building. Please welcome to the studio, Rag and Bone Man. Good morning, my friend.
Hello.
Well, I can't tell you how good you are, but I'll try.
Thank you very much, sir.
Just let people listen. What are you going to play for us first?
We're going to play Human.
All right, here we go. Rag and Bone Man, live on your radio right now.
Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind. I can see through this and see what's behind. No way to prove it, so maybe I'm lying. But I'm only human after all. And I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Take a look in the mirror, what do you see? You see it clearer, or are you deceived in what you believe? But I'm only human after all. and I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Some people got the real problems. Some people out of love. Some people think I can solve them. Lord, heavens above, I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't ask my opinion and ask me to lie and beg for forgiveness for making you cry. For making you cry. But I'm only human after all, and I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Oh, some people got the real problems. Some people out of love. Some people think I can solve them. Lord, heavens above, and I'm only human after all. And I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Hey. But I'm only human. I made mistakes. And I'm only human. That's all it takes to put the blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. 'Cause I'm no prophet or Messiah. You should go looking somewhere higher. But I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. 'Cause I'm only human. I do what I can. I'm just a man. I do what I can. Don't put your blame on me.
I know.
Thank you.
One of those days where everyone around the building, and there are 6 floors here, 7 floors actually, to Wogan House. It's one of those days where everybody's going to end up in our control room, isn't it? Yeah, it's got that feeling about it already. There's 27 people in there at the moment as we speak. Shania, what do you think of that?
Awesome. I don't know what to say.
Thank you.
Like, holy.
I know. Eddie, were you moved?
I think it's very good. I think it must be horrible to play in the studio in a way, because it's just the atmosphere. It's the sound is so dead for you,
Yes.
and you've got to make it. Because I was just thinking, you must play really good gigs with the sound, and everything's wet. It's all and here it's really closed down, and boom, you've just got to get right inside your head and
Yes.
knock it out. And
Yeah, you're
all of
exactly
you,
right.
so, yeah.
Oh,
Good, wasn't
just
it?
gorgeous.
Thank you so much.
All of you, just stunning, really.
Yeah, by the way, who's your gang? Who's your gang, Rory, today?
I've got Lauren, Des, BJ, and Rich is there.
And BJ.
I got them just the wrong way around.
Okay, Lauren, we know about you. Lauren has been in the studio many times.
Actually,
and she claims to be tired this morning. If any of us could look that good when claiming to be tired, well, that'd be a thing, wouldn't
yeah,
it?
that's not fair, is it? It's
Not
fair.
really. So we have a Reggae Bowman. Reggae Bowman's album Human is out now, and his tour starts on the 17th of November in Glasgow. We have the dates here precisely, but it's sold out, hasn't it? Because
Yeah.
it has sold out, so we don't need to mention them. So if you can't get you can't get tickets, never mind, doesn't matter. He's playing 3 more songs live on this
playing in
program.
Glasgow.
We're playing the O2. I think. Yeah.
Okay, now what you
I
could
probably
do?
got that totally wrong.
No, I think you're right. What you
Maybe
could do with all the venues, because I know I've seen all the venues from the dates you're playing, and they're all owned by companies who own other venues, some smaller, some bigger. They could just swap all these venues for the bigger ones, because you're playing a lot of the academies, but you could just swap those for the arenas and they'd sell out as well, I would imagine.
That's nice of you to say.
Where did you come from, Rory? What? Because you're 32 now.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not a late developer, but you're late to the spotlight. What happened? How did it happen? And and why didn't it happen before that?
Well, I think I was in different scenarios with music. I was signed to some underground labels. I had records out with those guys, and I just decided one day that the offer was there to kind of try and make it go bigger, I guess.
Yeah.
There's the opportunity. And I'd written the songs, and someone said, should we put out an album? So
But you've landed fully formed. You're so complete. As a performer.
Yeah.
Is that how it feels? Do you feel extraordinarily, eminently confident? Do you worry about things?
I've had a lot of time to kind of.
You have, haven't you?
Yeah. So
good for you.
I'm kind of glad I didn't do it when I was 21.
It's the fine wine career. This is the thing. It can be a rocket thing, or if you come up like a fine wine and develop over years, then you can get your feet sorted.
Did you ever think it wouldn't happen?
Yeah, I guess so. But I was kind of happy playing in pubs at one point. I thought that was cool. And then it got to, the next level where I was playing kind of places that were about 500 people like 3 or 4 years ago. And that seemed somewhere that I would never get to, And now we're playing to like 40,000 people at Glastonbury, and it's like, oh, okay.
I mean, there are still bars there. People can still get a drink. It's like like a very big pub now.
Exactly.
A big, huge beer
garden. It takes
garden.
a lot longer at the bar, though. Yeah.
Okay, so Rory's going to play for us As You Are in a Mo and Skin, and then to finish the show today, he's going to play his version of Que Sera Sera, and he soundchecked that at 8 o'clock. And I don't know what you're doing in the next hour, but you really want to stick around and get back to your radio for 9:25 because it's pretty special. It's on the way. It's all on the way. Cold Feet next. Shania Twain, Eddie Izzard, Rag & Bone Man, Sam Smith on the way too. This is Friday on Radio 2.
Boy, I can see the way you dance and move that body. I know it's crazy, but I feel like you could be the one that I've been chasing in my dreams. Boy, I can see you're looking at me like you want it. Well, usually I'm like whatever, but tonight the way you're moving got me wet my mind.
It started when I looked in her eyes. I got close and I'm like, bailemos. La noche está para un reggaetón lento, esos que no se bailan hace tiempo. Yo solo la miré, me gustó, me pegué, la invité y bailemos. So now we dancing un reggaetón lento. Just get a little closer, baby, let go.
Excuse me, baby boy, just had to dance with you now. See, there's nobody in it that comes close to you, no. Your hands are on my waist, my lips you wanna taste. Come mueve it.
Our bodies on fire, we full of desire. If you feel what I feel, throw your hands up higher. And to all the ladies all around the world, go ahead and muévete. It started when I looked in her eyes. I got close and I'm like, bailemos.
La noche está para un reggaetón lento, esos que no se bailan hace tiempo. Y solo lo miré, me gustó, me pegué, la invité, bailemos. So now we dancing un reggaetón lento. Just get a little closer, baby, let go.
Do you know I like it when you take it to the floor? I know you like this reggaeton lento. This ain't stopping, baby, till I say so. Come get some more.
Boy, I wish that this could last forever. Cause every second by your side is heaven. Oh, come give me that boom, 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 boom. I tell you, baby, you give me hot to love me, make me sick, you my doctor. Don't you know you're paying fire tonight? Can we get you out here on my tail?
It started when I looked in her eyes. I got close and I'm like, bailemos.
La noche está para un reggaetón lento, esos que no se bailan hace tiempo. Y solo la miré, me gustó, me pegué, la invité, bailemos. So now we dancing on reggaetón lento. Just get a little closer, baby, let go.
Yo solo la miré, me gustó, me pegué, la invité y bailemos. La noche está para un reggaetón lento, de esos que no se bailan hace tiempo. It started when I looked in her eyes. I got close and I'm like, bailemos.
So now we dancing on reggaetón lento. Just get a little closer.
CNCO and Little Mix are Reggaeton Lento. 16 to 9 now, Radio 2 time. So on the way, Sam Smith will be hand-delivering his brand new single. The first new music from Sam Smith for a couple of years. We're so excited about that, and we're pretty much excited about everything else that's going on as well. If you're looking to cozy up on the couch to watch telly tonight, the couple joining us now have just the thing. After a successful comeback series last year, drawing in 8.2 million viewers. That's not easy nowadays. The brand new series of Cold Feet starts tonight at 9 p.m. on ITV. Please welcome Pete and Karen, a.k.a. John Thompson and Hermione Norris are here. Hello. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
It's all right here, isn't it?
Very exciting to be here, isn't it? Full
and
house.
you were on the other side of the glass listening to Rag & Bone Man there. Did it sound as good on that side as it did on this side?
You know what, that has wiped the floor with me. That is one of the most beautiful things I think I've ever heard in my life.
She was getting a bit teared up, you know.
Really? I'm sorry about that.
Just
awesome.
Incredible.
Awesome.
Well, it's only going to get better, let me tell you, because I've heard, Rory came into soundcheck with the guys earlier on, and it just gets better and better. Not unlike I'm feeling very sycophantic today, but seriously, you're all doing good stuff. You've all got great product out. Not unlike the second series of Cold Feet, which obviously follows on from series 1 of the Comeback era, which happened last year. I saw the first episode last night, and I've sort of given away a little bit of how it starts. A little bit of La La Land in there, isn't there?
Yeah. The timing was a bit unfortunate because we'd done that before that came out.
Right.
So we thought we'd been a bit unique.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. And then that came out and they'll go, you copied it.
Sorry.
You've got to come up with some original ideas.
Did you really do it before La La Land?
Yeah, before it was released here.
Before it was released.
Or on the
Jimmy was amazing in that, though, wasn't he?
Right. He's a bit of a West End Wendy, Jimmy, actually.
Loves the song.
He's no stranger to jazz hands.
Yeah, he sees himself as a Las Vegas Larry, but you see him as a West End Wendy. So congratulations, both of you. I think the great thing about Cold Feet is that it moves quickly. You know, a lot of British scripted entertainment has to move slowly because of budgets and things like that, because there aren't a million writers on each episode, let alone series. But this really sort of hoofs along what you get through in tonight's episode. Why do you think it's moved from Mondays to Fridays? Any idea about that?
Ooh. We're not sure. It's a bit of a mystery to us, really. I know that they wanted to launch a brand new ITV drama
ITV
on the
slot sort of thing.
So on the Monday,
right?
On Friday they wanted to.
But I think Friday's better. Is it a better day?
We don't know.
It's a mystery. I said someone told me people don't go out on a Friday, and I said I think they do.
Everyone goes out on a Friday.
I think I'm being fobbed off.
We've definitely seen some people out on a Friday. Can we all confirm that? Yes, vote now.
You're all right. They don't go out on a Friday anymore.
Have you been promoted sideways?
No, but the thing is, I mean, it was a hugely successful comeback, wasn't it, the first series? Now, Hermione, we've talked to the boys about this in the past, and the effect the success had on them first time round, John, Jimmy, etc. How was it for the girls? Because you didn't really hear much about the girls off screen.
No, Faye and I quite John and Jimmy, let's face it. John.
We're rock and roll, you know what I mean? You know.
I was sort of drinking a cappuccino somewhere, so...
Right. You drank more on the show than in real life, and for you guys it was probably the opposite, wasn't it?
Other way round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were method.
Yes.
You were very
full
method.
Yeah, we carried it through the show.
Quite a few reshoots.
And out after the show and back in again, you see. So it was full Strasbourg immersion.
And the trepidation of whether the first comeback series was going to be a hit or not is now over.
Yeah.
And so now you're really sort of back into the groove. This is going to go on for a while now, isn't it?
We hope so.
We do hope so.
Now
we don't
we're
want to
back
do
in.
it, but TV's very precarious these days.
No, seriously. If the first episode of tonight's, the beginning of this new series is anything to go by, it's going to be here for quite some time, I have to say.
Thank you.
It's very cleverly written. One bloke writes the whole thing.
Yes, Mike Bullen, he's a genius.
He plays all these tricks where he turns grown-ups into little ones and little ones into grown-ups. Very clever, Eddie. Very clever, this stuff. You'd like this?
Well, absolutely. No, I was just saying to John, I was glad that they're back. I just liked the feel of it from before. So
can I fess up? I don't know if anybody else did this. I never saw any of the first run of Cold Feet. I was out because we were living it, weren't we? Then, so we didn't need to watch it on the telly. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, you were more living it than I was, but I like that. I've known John for a long time, and it's great because he came from a world of comedy and going into a dramatic world where you actually lock your character right down to the ground. So I love the fact that he was doing that. Jimmy Nesbitt, I love the fact that as I was a kid in Northern Ireland, and when I was 3, 4, 5, I sounded like this. The fact that he came into mainstream, this is a Northern Irish accent, and he never dropped it. And I thought that was fantastic, that he could keep that and everyone's build a drama around it.
John's folded his arms. I can see John's folded his arms.
But I like that, because Northern Ireland quite often gets left on one side, and the fact that Jimmy Nesbitt just comes out and does that and then went off to do all these other things. Yeah. So I just thought that was great. I just liked the feel of Cold Feet.
And the comparison back in the day, was it our version of Friends? Was it our version of 30-something? Was it somewhere in the middle? And what is it now? And a friend of mine said this morning, he said, look, I don't really know about Cold Feet. What is it? And I thought, I just blurted out, I think, 40-something. Would that be a good way of describing it for people who don't know?
Maybe 50-something now.
I was being kind, to be honest.
There you go. Take the original.
It's sort of its own thing, Cold Feet, isn't it?
It is really. The thing about it, they said the Friends comparison. The only reason that the only reason for that was the fact it was 3 couples.
Yeah.
But that's a studio-based sitcom.
Yeah.
We're a drama that's filmed 80% on location.
And of course, the thing about Cold Feet is it was out before Friends, wasn't it? Which people don't remember.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was. I think it was a year before Friends.
Was it? Oh, well, that's something I didn't know.
Well, that's what Jimmy claims whenever he talks about it.
Helen had done Friends.
Yeah, but it'd been out.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, but she did both shows, didn't she?
Do you like filming on location? I love filming on location. It's
Yeah,
like-
Manchester's a massive sort of identity, of course.
You have to be careful in
actually.
town with paparazzi, though, because they all get
Oh, really?
wind of it.
Yes, yes.
That's
you
the
guys.
only thing.
Well, I never had that problem, but it's. But yeah, I understand.
spoilers.
I've stood next to Uma Thurman who had that problem, you know. But yeah, I just love the idea because when we were kids, we used to play in the streets, play in the gardens, whatever, and your cowboys and Indians, whatever it is, and then suddenly when you're doing it for real, it's just a beautiful thing.
Shania, don't all country stars get invited to act in movies? Isn't that part of the deal? Doesn't that happen a lot?
No, I don't know. Does it? I've just been invited to act in a movie.
See, I thought you might.
But I didn't want to sound typical somehow or stereotypical because Anyway, are you saying that because you know that I've been invited to be in a film?
Maybe I sensed it in the ether.
He's being chatty.
Well, I'm actually.
That's exactly.
No, but I'm at the end of filming. I've got one more week of filming with John Travolta on a new movie.
Hang on a minute.
Yeah,
Hang
can you
on a
believe
minute. Kalunk.
It's exciting. Yeah.
What are you doing with him?
I'm doing. I'm playing his girlfriend and his love interest in the movie.
Well, I'm so
Yeah,
glad we
isn't
touched
that
upon this.
exciting? Yeah. No. Yeah. It's called Trading Paint, and it's coming out.
Is this
in
with
the
his
fall.
big beard?
He has a prickly beard. Yes.
Yeah, because he's been in
It's
the papers
not like
this
a
week.
big beard. Yeah.
Is that for the part?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So he's a dirt race car driver, and actually, we've got a British actor in there as well. He's the son, Toby.
Jones. No.
No.
Jones, he wouldn't be the somebody.
I'm trying to. Toby's going to be.
Don't worry
upset
about
with me
it, it's
now.
fine.
But he's a wonderful actor, and we also have something very much in common. I have something in common with Rag & Bone Man because we both have songs in this movie. Mine's called Soldier, but you've got the Don't Put the Blame on Me, and which I'm sure you already know about. But the movie is called Thank You for Your Service. So I wanted to mention that because
Is anybody else secretly acting that we don't know about?
I know.
Seriously,
I've never
it
been
seems
offered a part in anything.
Well, it's going to happen, Rory. It's going to happen.
Come on.
You never wanted to do it, Chris?
What?
Never wanted to.
I act every day of my life.
Yeah, well, I know that, but have you ever wanted to do it for real?
No, fine without the cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just get into the role instead, I think. Yeah.
No, I remember I did one scene in Alex Cox film where we were shooting the thing at one take, so everything just rolling, and then I was out of the scene, and then I could come on because it carried on, and I ran round the back at high speed so I could watch the rest of the scene because it was like being a child but with the biggest train set of the world.
Cool. All right, talking to that, let's get involved in some more live music now. We are the audience here. We are so privileged. My goodness me, do we have the pound seats? Rag & Bone Man, Rory, what are you going to play for us next, please?
I think we're going to play As You Are. Is that right? Yeah, I'm right.
Rag & Bone Man and the gang.
No, we've all got our problems, and it's a blessing that we made it here so far. And if you lay here in these arms tonight, I promise to take you as you are.
You raised the lights when it was frightening. You calmed the storm when it was rising. You found me there where I was hiding. And all we have is here and now. If the ground beneath our feet is disappearing, or are we here beside you? I'll always be right near. Whenever we want you, I know we've all got our problem, and it's a blessing that we made it here so far. And if you lay here in these arms tonight, I promise to take you as you are. When I was reaching out in the dark, when the streets below me just look so far, when I forgot everything that I was, yeah, just don't let go of me tonight. If the earth beneath our feet is old and caves, and for a second we are fighting, or it's late in the evening. Don't let me go, dear. Oh no, we've all got our problems, and it's a blessing that we made it so far. And if you lay in these arms tonight, I promise to take you as you are. Oh no, we've all got our problems, and it's a blessing that we made it so far. And if you lay here in these arms tonight, I promise to take you as you are. I promise to take you as you are. I promise to take you as you are.
There you go.
Thank you.
I don't really know what to say. I mean, we've had some amazing performers in the studio before, but none better. I mean, I'm not sure if any have been as good as this. It's unbelievable. Hermione, you're right there.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you cry.
Hermione is broken. She's in bits.
Phenomenal.
Oh,
thank you.
Does this happen a lot, Ragamuffin?
Yeah, kinda.
You remind me of Gregory Porter, actually. When Gregory Porter came in here, he was due to sing 4 songs, and every 4th song is usually a cover, but that's what we asked for, and people like it, and people like to do it. And sometimes it stretches and challenges people. And he was due to sing one. It was Christmas, wasn't it? Do you remember? And he said, I'm not gonna sing the song I said I was gonna sing, and because Reverend Richard Coles was in, who happens to be in today as well, and Gregory Porter was so moved by what the Reverend talked about in his Pause for Thought that he said, can I change my song? And he sang with Bethlehem. Was it called Bethlehem? Cradle in Bethlehem. Have we got it? Should we play it? I know it. Christmas is on the way. 109 sleeps to go. Our household knows all about that, let me tell you. We'll play a bit of Gregory Porter. And another mascara warning for you, Hermione. Okay, it may not turn out to be your morning, to be honest. for all the best reasons. And by the way, Sam Smith on the way, dropping his new single off. And also Reverend Richard Coles is going to Pause for Thought again. And if you think about Richard's sort of his current world, he's starring in Strictly Come Dancing tomorrow night. So this really is the most stellar lineup we've ever had, which is fantastic. Let me tell you what people are up to. Here we go. Eddie Izzard is with us. Eddie plays Bertie in Victorian Abdul, which is in cinemas from next Friday. That's the 15th of September, a week today. Shania Twain performs at Radio 2's live in Hyde Park this Sunday. We're live on the air from 11 with Michael Ball. Shania's part of that fantastic lineup. A new album Now is out on Friday, the 29th of September. John Thompson and Hermione Norris star in the return of Kofi, the second series of The Comeback, tonight, ITV at 9 p.m. Sam Smith, Sam's new single, Too Good at Goodbyes, is out now, and you'll hear it in a moment on the show, and Rag and Bowman continues to woo us and wow us.
Our festival in a day is almost here.
And we can't wait. Hyde Park, you look amazing.
Be part of the party and watch live on Sunday. Taking to the stage,
Stereophonics,
Seth Lakeman and Wildwood Kin,
Rick Astley, Emily Sandé,
James Blunt,
Shania Twain.
Let's go.
Blondie.
And
our headliners, Take That.
Okay, I want to see your arms in the air. Come on.
The lineup's brilliant, isn't it? What's Netta like?
BBC Radio 2, live in Hyde Park.
Join the party and watch by pressing the red button from any BBC TV channel.
Sunday afternoon from 1:10.
Now, Hermione's continuing to weep just thinking about what you cried at before, aren't you? Yeah?
Well, we're right in it.
You are.
It's a real emotional sound for you.
Eddie, you're on, by the way.
Oh, now?
Yeah, we're here.
Travel. So travel is coming up now. I talked all over the travel last time, and now I will be quiet. Now travel, listen, and get in cars.
closed with an accident on the M62. It's eastbound between 22 and 23. It's Rishworth Moor and Huddersfield. Also a lane out for the accident on the M25, anti-clockwise before 25 for the A10. About half an hour of queues back to the M11 at 27. M11 itself, now one lane's out for repairs. That's northbound at 12 for Cambridge. And southbound, all lanes now open, but it's slow between 9 and 8, which is the A11 Saffron Walden and Bishop Stortford. Essex, A130 block southbound, and that's for an accident at the Great Baddow Bypass. So it's back to Howe Green. The number, 03700 100 200.
All right, so we have Sam Smith on the way. Now, there's the voice for you. We got Rory in, Rag and Bowman. We have another voice. We're going to give Hermione 5 minutes to prepare herself before we play Gregory Porter, because we think you might need it. Is that all right? Yeah?
Can I just say, I know all those motorways that were mentioned. I knew them. I know them all personally.
Okay. By the way, talking of the travel and the show, Jess says, every single traffic light has been red this morning, and may that continue because I'm loving your programme. Excellent. Right, we'll have the news, the sport, then we'll have Gregory Porter, then we'll have Hermione crying again live, which is great. Great for ratings. Amazing for ratings. And then Sam Smith. Here's Maurice Stewart now.
A state of emergency has been declared in the British Virgin Islands, with Hurricane Irma now known to have killed at least 14 people across the Caribbean. Images from the British Overseas Territory show buildings razed to the ground and debris scattered across streets. Ed Childs moved from his house in the hills with his 12-year-old daughter to a hotel for safety.
The whole building it felt like we were in an earthquake. It was shaking so much. Shortly after it started shaking, we then heard upstairs the roof go, just popped off. We drove into the centre of Roadtown, but you really couldn't get any further. All I can describe is that the landscape looks like Passchendaele, where you've got those single trees sticking up with no branches, if any trees left.
The first British military flight to join the relief effort will leave RAF Bryce Norton this morning, carrying troops, rations and water. A review of the criminal justice system in England and Wales has concluded that people from black, Asian and minority ethnic backgrounds are still facing bias and overt discrimination. The inquiry makes more than 30 recommendations, including allowing some prosecutions to be dropped. It was led by the Labour MP David Lammy.
What I'm suggesting is something called deferred prosecution. For that first and second time offender, get on with dealing with the problem of drugs, of poor education, intervene with anger management and offender management, if you like. Solve the problem and don't focus on the plea.
An earthquake with a magnitude of 8 has shaken southern Mexico, the strongest quake to hit the country for 32 years. It struck just off the Pacific coast, shaking buildings in the capital, Mexico City, hundreds of miles away. At least 5 people have been killed. The Nobel Prize winner, Malala Yousafzai, has called on the leader of the Myanmar, Aung San Suu Kyi, to protect the country's Rohingya Muslim majority. More than 160,000 Rohingyas have fled to Bangladesh since unrest erupted 2 weeks ago. Ms Suu Kyi has been widely criticised for failing to condemn the violence. The newspaper publisher Trinity Mirror has confirmed that it's in talks to buy Express newspapers and other publications from Richard Desmond. Here's our media editor, Amal Rajan.
Regional publishers Trinity Mirror had been in talks with Richard Desmond for months about the possibility of taking a minority stake in his business. That has now developed into a deal about full ownership, meaning Desmond would leave the media industry altogether. Desmond, a mercurial proprietor who made hundreds of millions of pounds in selling Channel 5 to Viacom in 2014, clearly wants to get out of print. That is because, as readers and advertisers flock online, Britain's crowded newspaper market faces huge structural challenges. The deal is subject to shareholder approval and may arouse interest from the Competition Commission.
Today's weather forecast, some heavy rain across southern England and Wales this morning. Elsewhere, a mixture of sunshine and blustery heavy showers. BBC News at 9:03. Our next at 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Maura. Have a wonderful weekend.
You too.
Give our love to the Queen. Right, here's Vass with his sport.
Thank you, Chris. Weekend sport preview. As ever, the sporting weekend starts on a Friday, and in fact Friday morning in this case, with a brilliant deciding cricket test in prospect at Lord's. Day 2 today. Ben Stokes and England bowled out the West Indies for just 1-2-3, but will resume on 46 for 4, so I don't know who's on top. How about we ask former captain Alex Stewart?
Credit both sides. They bowled really, really well. Both sides. James Anderson, Ben Stokes. It was a masterful display of swing bowling. But then the West Indies backed it up, and they saw how England bowled and they replicated it. And England are definitely on the back foot.
Right then, from Lords to Queens. Also today, the men's semi-finals at the US Open Tennis. Nadal, Del Potro, Anderson, Carreño, Buster. So let's ask John McEnroe about Andy Murray, who's still taking time off injured.
After what Roger did, not playing for 6 months and doing as well as he did, winning Australia and Wimbledon, people are thinking maybe I can emulate that. There's only one Roger Federer, but Murray, he did look like he needed a break, and obviously that hip was troublesome at Wimbledon, so it's a bummer. I'm hopeful that these days people seem to know so much more about how to recover, and that they can help Andy do that.
Yeah, get well soon, Andy. The women's final All-American is between Sloane Stephens and Madison Keys. Cycling history is about to be made in Spain, we hope. Chris Froome on the verge of becoming the first man ever to follow up a Tour de France win with victory in the Vuelta. Yesterday was a good day for him.
Feels great to extend my lead again by 21 seconds to Vincenzo Nibali. We had our own plans today to set a really high tempo on the final climb, and that was exactly the result we were looking for.
The football weekend starts tonight. Hamilton Celtic in Scotland. The Premier League weekend begins with Man City Liverpool tomorrow. Super League tonight. Super 8's top 2 play. The new rugby union season continues. The new look handball season starts. And there's the Great North Run on Sunday.
Thank you very much, Vass. Great North Run, of course, on BBC TV. From the red button on 1:10 on Sunday, you can watch our Festival in a Day live from Hyde Park. And that's live on the radio with Michael Ball from 11 on Sunday. Tonight on the telly, Cold Feet is happening, 9 p.m, ITV. Episode 1 of Series 2 of The Comeback. It's magnificent. We're all here, we're all gathered. We can't wait to meet Sam Smith. Sam Smith is dropping off his new single, personally. Rag and Bone Man's going to play for us a bit more. And now to get us in the mood for all that, listen to this. From a couple of years back now, just before Christmas, Gregory Porter in this very studio with A Cradle in Bethlehem.
Sing sweet and low a lullaby till angels say amen. Mother tonight is rocking a cradle in Bethlehem, while wise men travel through the night. A star that beckons them. Mother tonight is rocking a cradle in Bethlehem. A little child shall lead them, the prophets said of old. In storm and tempest heed them until the bell is tolled. While wise men travel through the night, a star that beckons them. A mother tonight is rocking a cradle in Bethlehem.
Happy Christmas, everyone. What about that? What do you think of that, Rory?
That's beautiful.
It's gorgeous, isn't
what
it?
G?
Yeah. Do you know him?
Yeah, I did. We sung together on the Jules Holland show.
Oh, what was that like? Why didn't I see that?
Yeah, it's amazing. I was crazy nervous, actually. because I didn't know the song, and he came and put his hand on my shoulder. He's like, "Don't worry, man. Me and you were like Sam and Dave." And I was like, instantly I was made to feel at ease. You know?
That'd be a tour, wouldn't it? You and him on tour together.
What a guy.
He's a proper bloke, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
He's a force for good and nothing else. Okay, so Rag and Bone Man with us. You remember the three tenors, Rory, when they got together? What about you, Gregory Porter and Sam Smith? That wouldn't be awful, would it?
he said I look like Pavarotti.
No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I'm talking of Sam Smith. Here is Maureen Sam.
Hello. I'm good, thank you.
Did you enjoy Gregory then as well?
Unbelievable.
Nice,
His
wasn't
voice just sends me into a different place.
Where have you been? What have you been up to?
I've just been in London, basically, in my pants, watching TV.
I don't know whether to ask you about the TV or the pants. Which way should we go? Let's go for pants first.
No, I've just been in the studio and just been at home with my family and my friends.
Yep.
Had a really amazing year and a half, but I'm ready to be back and sing and can't wait.
Okay, because in a way, you know, the first incarnation of success is automatic, and then you have to think about the next one, don't you? So it's a bit different.
Yeah, completely. But I feel like I got to a really good place, and when I was writing this record, I felt completely normal and away from everything. And I started writing this album when I was on tour with the first record, so I feel like I've been writing it for a long time. So I feel like I've had enough time.
Okay, and how do you think? Dare you compare it to the first yourself?
Oh gosh, no, of course not.
No.
It's a complete. I'm 25. I wrote that first record when I was 19, 20. I'm just a different person, but same voice, I hope.
All right. How is the voice?
It's good. Best it's ever felt. I'm not drinking and stuff at the moment. Not having dairy, which is super boring.
Dairy's the killer, isn't it?
Yeah, but I miss cheese.
I know. We're talking about cheese. It all leads back to cheese, Eddie.
So much.
Did you write this? Is it a new album?
Yeah, well, it's a new single out today, and then the album's out.
And you wrote it all in your pants? Because that is maybe a thing that made it. It's
all
the
in my pants.
Second thing. Yeah. Is that what it's called?
In my pants, yeah.
It should be.
It's a really good title, actually.
That's quite,
I might have to change it.
Have you been being filmed while you've been doing this? Because that goes on a lot nowadays, doesn't it?
What, filmed in my pants?
Yeah, you should, because the film to go with it should be called In Your Pants.
Yeah,
maybe.
I know. No, I didn't film anything. No, I filmed things afterwards when I'm in the studio. I've got trousers on.
So you've been hand delivering your song around various behemoth of broadcasting this morning, and now you're here. So what am I now going to play that people are going to love? I would imagine.
Well, I hope they like it. It's called Too Good at Goodbyes. It's the first single from my second album, and it's about a relationship I was in last year. And it's only one of like 3 or 4 songs on the record which are actually about me and my life, because I've tried to challenge myself a little bit with this album and talk about other people's issues and not just mine, and different subjects and themes within the record. So
all right, here we go. This is brand new. I'm very excited. Sam Smith, Too Good at Goodbyes.
You must think that I'm stupid. You must think that I'm a fool. You must think that I'm new to this, but I have seen this song before. I'm never gonna let you close to me, even though you mean the most to me. 'Cause every time I open up it hurts. So I'm never gonna get too close to you, even when I mean the most to you, in case you go and leave me in the dirt. But every time you hurt me, the less that I cry. And every time you leave me, the quicker these tears dry. And every time you walk out, the less I love you. Baby, we don't stand a chance. It's sad but it's true. I'm way too good at goodbye. I'm way too good at goodbye. I'm way too good at goodbye. I know you're thinking I'm heartless. I know you're thinking I'm cold. I'm just protecting my innocence. I'm just protecting my soul. I'm never gonna let you close to me, even though you mean the most to me. 'Cause every time I open up it hurts. So I'm never gonna get too close to you, even when I mean the most to you, in case you go and leave me in the dirt. But every time you hurt me, the less that I cry. And every time you leave me, the quicker these tears dry. And every time you walk out, the less I love you. Baby, we don't stand a chance. It's sad, but it's true. I'm way too good at goodbye. I'm way too good at goodbye. No way that you'll see me cry. I'm way too good at goodbye. No, 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 no way that you'll see me cry. I'm way too good at goodbye. 'Cause every time you hurt me, the less that I cry. And every time you leave me, the quicker these tears dry. And every time you walk out, the less I love you. Baby, we don't stand a chance. It's sad, but it's true. I'm way too good at goodbye.
Should we have a ripple for that? I think so, don't you? Well, I can't imagine there's too many people at the record company disappointed.
That's like a really intense room to play.
I know.
It's so weird.
I was thinking about that because you're sitting there like a
It's
little
really
kid,
uncomfortable.
waiting for his exam results. Yeah,
Yeah, it's horrible. It's like it's like X Factor or something.
Serious stuff here.
Yeah, it's a lot. That was a lot.
Yeah, we got the shadows and the sunshine.
Okay.
Okay, out of 10, what are we saying?
12.
12. Thank you, Rory.
Thank you.
Excellent mark there. What do we? I mean, that was fantastic, wasn't it?
Fantastic.
Okay, it was gorgeous.
Thank you.
Picking up where you left off, my friend. I always think, though, I don't know what you think about this. Rory, you tell me as well, and Shania, you say as well if you like. But Sam, if you write a song about someone, right, that exists in the world, I always think they should get a bit of the royalties. I really do.
gosh.
I really do. Just
Don't say that, man.
They've had enough.
We're going to owe loads of people money now. So.
come on, just like 5%.
No, they've had enough. They've had enough of me.
I just think,
If
come
you're singing
on.
about someone, I hate your guts.
It doesn't
I
matter.
want to get you with a pet
if they
fork,
inspired
you know.
the song, if they were your muse, be it for good or bad or clouds or sunshine,
Someone's
they should
written an
get
album
some
about
money.
you, haven't they?
What?
Someone's written an album
it's
about
not
you
about-
and you're bitter.
No, it's not about that.
That's not gonna
if
work.
only.
Trying to make some wedge off it.
Yeah, but see, don't you think? No.
Hell no.
All right, okay.
No way.
Let's not put it out there. Okay, see, you're not running with that one. Well, Sam, well done.
Thank you.
Congratulations. So you're going to come play on the show live?
Yes, I'm really excited.
24th of November?
Yes,
All
yeah,
right,
can't wait to be here.
Right, so Reverend Richard Coles is coming up next. Now, Reverend Richard Coles is a huge regular contributor to this programme, and he starts it in Strictly from tomorrow, 7 o'clock, BBC One. So if you want to ask anything about Strictly, can you think of that question now? All right, everyone? Yes? Not you, Rory, because you're busy. You're going to play another song for us. What's next, my friend?
This one's called Skin.
Okay, excellent. Here we go.
Seconds from my heart, a bullet from the dark. Helpless I surrender, shackled by your love. Holding you like this, the poison on your lips. Only when it's over, the silence it's so hard. 'Cause it was almost love, it was almost love. Oh, it was almost love. And I heard that sound when the walls came down. I was thinking about you, about you. When my skin grows old, when my breath turns cold, I'll be thinking about you, about you. When I run out of air to breathe, it's your ghost I see, be thinking about you. 'Cause it was almost love, it was almost. We bleed ourselves in vain. How tragic is this game? Turn around, you're holding on to someone, but your love's gone. Carrying the load with wings that feel like stone. Knowing that we nearly fell so far now, it's hard to tell. Yeah, we came so close, it was almost love. It was almost love, it was almost love. When I heard that sound, when the walls came down, I was thinking about you, about you. When my skin grows old, when my breath turns cold, I'll be thinking about you, about you. When I run out of air to breathe, it's your ghost I see, be thinking about you. Why I reached out for your hand when the walls were caving in, and I see you on the other side. We can try all over again. When I heard that sound, when the walls came down, I was thinking about you, about you. When my skin grows old, when my breath turns cold, I'll be thinking about you, about you. When I run out of air to breathe, it's your ghost I see, thinking about you. 'Cause it was almost love, it was almost love. It was almost love, it was almost love. Thank you.
We're being very spoiled this morning, aren't we? Now, Sam, the beat was on the other foot there. You were doing the listening and he was under pressure. What do you think?
That was magical. Honestly, absolutely amazing.
Have you two met before?
No, never, and I'm a huge fan. And honestly, some beautiful lyrics, and your voice, man, is outrageous.
Well, for you to say that.
Amazing.
And it was almost love, almost love.
No,
it's a lyric,
quite.
isn't it, Eddie? Almost
Beautiful.
love. What do you think about that? It's almost love. Where does it stop?
I'm not responding to you here, but yes, it's. I like it because it's really pared down, just your voice and the piano. It's nice.
Right. From the sublime to the perhaps ridiculous, we're not quite sure yet. We're talking Strictly in a moment or two with Retford and Coles. Here we go.
It's back. Feel the Strictly Effect. Saturday night at 7 on BBC One.
Okay, you wait for one Strictly guest and at least two come along at the same time because, Shania, you're playing Strictly on Saturday, aren't you?
I am.
Yes.
Woohoo! I
We
can't
rubbed
wait.
up against each other in the corridor in Elstree only on Tuesday. It was lovely for me. I hope it's good for you, Shania.
Oh, yes. Excellent.
Oh, yeah, baby. So what's going on tomorrow on Strictly? Now, you are Richard is starring in Strictly. Come on, everybody. And you've already lost a ton of weight.
Well, my trousers fell
1
down the
ton
other
of
day
weight.
in a Comedy Vicar way because I have, in fact, lost 1.5 inches from my spreading waist.
Another ripple there.
Love
Thank
me.
you. Thank you
But
very much
actually, my partner says that a paunch is quite good for ballroom because the lady has to arch her back round it, so she's quite keen for me
And
to
we'll
hang
see
on
all
to it.
this live on the telly.
You're going to see so
tomorrow.
much live on the telly.
See, because we in our house we get a sort of summer break from Strictly where we can do things on a Friday and a Saturday, and that's from tomorrow night. We have to do it all on a Friday tonight because Tash won't be anywhere else but in front of the TV because she has to watch it live. you
What
see.
a very wise and discerning person she must be, Christopher.
Yeah, apart from the one decision she made, but we won't talk about
Well,
it.
let's not go on about that now.
Exactly. So tomorrow on the show, what happens tomorrow?
Well, it's the launch show, so we get paired with our partners. We have some wonderful guests, including Shania and Rita Ora. Rita Ora's dancer man said to me, "You smashed it," which is, I think, good. Is that right? And of course, we have our group dance, which is the first time I've been unleashed in my glittery moobs onto the dance floor.
You know who everyone else has got. We find out tomorrow.
I know who everyone else has got, but I can't say a word.
Pause for thought, please. And then we'll have some travel. Then we'll have a roundup from our guests and goodbye. And then one more from Rag and Bowman.
Radiant with spray tan, sparkling with glitter, I made my dance debut on the Strictly launch show, broadcast tomorrow night, but recorded on Tuesday at the BBC studios in Elstree. In the front row, cheering me on, were 3 vicars in dog collars. David, my partner, Kate Botley, fellow Pause for Thought contributor, and Lucy Dallas, the real-life vicar of Strictly, in whose parish the studios stand. During a quick change backstage, I saw them framed on a TV screen, looking like the Church of England's naughty step on a big night out. Out of place, some would say, in that sparkly showbiz world, though none of us would think so. But people have rather fixed ideas about where clergy belong. In church, in the parish, in a chaplaincy, in hospital or prison, all good places to be, but not only in those places. Summoned to go wherever people are found, we inevitably turn up far from zones of familiarity. 150 years ago, it could have been darkest Africa, inverted commas, where men in beards and dog collars came paddling up uncharted rivers into worlds as distant and unfathomable as any they could conceive. There they settled, adapting to local conditions and discovering, as we always do, people living lives just as rich and complex and busy with light and shade as our own, and that it behoves the visitor to shut up and learn before doing anything else. Well, Strictly is not darkest Africa, but is nevertheless unfamiliar and challenging to me, rather like my Paso Doble is to them. And adapting to local conditions can be quite demanding. But just because somewhere is unfamiliar, challenging and demanding, it doesn't mean you can't go there. Quite the contrary. Just lately, I've been thinking of the disciples in their storm-tossed boat, seeing Jesus walking on the water and crying out to him to save them. And what does he say? Get out of the boat. Get out of the boat. The comfortable, the familiar, the steady. Step forward into something dynamic, unfamiliar and challenging with a hip twist and a cha-cha-cha.
All right, thank you, Richard. Here's Jules.
One lane closed now with an accident. That's on the M25 anti-clockwise, just before 25 for the A10. So the queue back to the M11 at 27. M11 still queue southbound 10 to 8. That's Duxford to Stansted after the accident. And the A130 blocked in Essex. That's for an accident at the Great Baddow bypass. There's more travel with the Bruce very shortly.
Cheers, you. Budge up. Thank you very much indeed. Eddie, thanks for being here today.
Thank you very much.
Eddie Izzard's brand new film. Eddie plays Bertie in Victoria and Abdul. It's out in cinemas. A week today. Shania, thanks for being here today.
My pleasure. Thank you.
See you on the telly tomorrow, and in Hyde Park, live with Radio 2 in Hyde Park on Sunday. Shania Twain, John Thompson and Hermione Norris, thanks for being here, guys.
Oh, thank you.
Back on the telly tonight, Cold Feet back on our screens, ITV, 9pm. Sam, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Busy day for Postman Sam. Postman Sam. Postman Sam, his brand new single. And Rag and Bowman, huge round of applause. Come on, guys. He's going to play us out now with K Sarah Sarah. Rory, we love you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for being here. Listen to this, everyone.
My pleasure.
Whew.
When I was just a little boy, and I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be handsome? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me. Okay, Sarah, whatever will be, will be, will be. The future's not out to see. Well, kiss her. Kiss her, kiss her. when I was just a boy in school, and I asked my teacher, what will I do? Will I sing songs? Will I paint pictures? She smiled tenderly. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be, will be. Future's not ours to see. Well, 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 well. Que sera. Que sera, que sera. And now I have children of my own, and they'll lost their mother. What will I be? Will I be handsome? Will I be rich? And here's what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. Whatever will be, yeah, will be. The future's not ours to see, yeah. Well, 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 well. Que sera, que sera, que sera.
Wow, what a way for Ken Bruce to pick up and get you right stuck into the weekend feeling. Ken?
Whatever will be, can't be any better than that.
I don't think so.